Ooh, see?
Constantly looking at me.
Yourself?
Oh, we're starting. We're just live
starving.
now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
Well,
Hi.
hi.
Well, that's the
Sync rate
show.
achieved. Yeah.
That's the show. All right, now this hair thing's bothering the fuck out of me. What the fuck?
What's wrong with your hair? What are you doing?
Wet over headband. I don't know.
Doesn't understand how to do hair.
I don't. I think it's because I put my headband on.
How much money do you spend on your haircuts?
I haven't had a haircut in a year.
How much would you spend on a haircut if you go in once a year?
$8.
$8 fucking dollars?
Maybe 10. I think it's 10 now.
You want somebody who was a fucking surgeon to touch your hair. You want them to treat
should.
your hair like it's the fucking holy grail.
Oh, so no, actually it's funny about that. Since we're going to talk about that, why not? So,
yeah.
Well, this is a fucked up story.
Fucking $9 to $10 bullshit.
So when I did get it more when I had shorter hair, I got it pretty infrequently, every like 3 months or so. And I always get scolded because I would go to Great Clips instead of an actual place that cares. But I always said I don't care. Like they tell me like I want 2 on here, 3 here, blah blah blah. I'm like, sure, I don't care. Just make it so it's work appropriate. That's all I said. I don't really care. And not bald, obviously. And no, after the tip, no, it comes to like 15, 17 bucks. I tip pretty high for that. But I got this woman who I think she said she's from the Philippines. This is not Tom DeLonge, don't worry. It's somewhat reasonable why I said this. So she's talking about how she travels back there and she's going there because of the cold and blah blah blah. She flies back and comes back, whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
And I made a comment just like, "Hey, yeah, that's cool." Then she asked about me, and I said that I was Persian. And I can't remember the comment she made. It was one of the most racist comments, like in the like, you know, like suicide bomber shit like that you would get.
Fantastic,
standard stuff. And I was just taken aback. Not that I was offended, because I don't get offended by anything. I was taken aback, and I was like, "Oh!" I just laughed. I was like, "I can't believe that happened. That is awesome." And
then you added $10 more to the tip.
No, but then she said we could say that, and I was just like, "Wait, what? Why?"
Well, it's like how you got permission from Conti to do the other thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I guess technically Iran is Asian, so I guess I just didn't understand, and it was the funniest shit. And I kept seeing her every time I'd go there. I never asked for her. I never do that because I don't care. I'd always get her every time. It was so funny. Or she like would just be like, "I got this guy." All right, because probably I tip more than everyone else because I'm a flexer. No,
You have to flex.
No,
I need that person to want to cut your hair the best they can possibly cut it.
Yes, you want
them, because if they fuck up, that's your whole fucking
100%. And that is someone who, if you low tip them and you get them again later, they'll just be like, "Well, they'll not notice that bit."
This person tips 5%. I'm gonna put 5% effort in.
Yep. So that was, oh man, yeah. I always hated going to the hairstylist or the barber because of I don't like talking to people. I got this recent comment. Oh, thanks, Monk. So,
that would be a very good T-shirt.
No, it would not be. Which we'll get to T-shirts in a second. But I always hated talking to him, even in high school, and I had longer hair than I have now. I hated it. And at one point, I just had my mom every 8 months. I just tie my hair in a ponytail, and she would just cut it.
Damn.
It was so great. I had long hair for like 5-6 years. But then I went to another place, Great Clips, just a different location. It was around Christmas. And I liked this guy. He kept calling me boss. And I was like, now I felt like a mobster.
That person knows who they're working for.
Yeah, he did. I gave him a 20 on that one. That was great. Because he didn't charge me for beard trimming. And he used a straight edge razor. Just one edge or whatever.
He smooth shave you?
Oh, baby. And on my hair, too, he was doing it. He's like, "It's better this way." I was like, "All right, cool."
It is actually better.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Well, grow in for like a month.
After he charged me, like, "Oh, you forgot the beard." He goes, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "Cool." And then I just was like, "Well, I'm just going to add it to your tip." So there we go. So I think it actually was a $25 tip. He's like, "Oh, thanks, boss." And I was like, "Merry Christmas."
That's what you get for being the boss.
I was the boss. You know, if they call you boss, you got to start fucking flexing.
You have to
100%.
start being a fucking boss.
Yeah, you got to start, like, even if your bank account is low, you got to do it for appearances. Just spend everything.
You have to spend money to make money. I
Mhm.
don't know how you're making money from this, but you will eventually.
From looking good. By the way,
Yeah,
I'm
looking
drinking
good.
Patassi's Lux Premium Lager. All profits apparently go to charity, and it's a southwestern
Premium.
Wisconsin beer. We are beer's hometown, apparently. I guess beer was invented
I don't
in
know.
oh no, it's right. It says it right here, right on the bottom there. You can't see it on
Uh-huh.
that screen; it's very blurry. But it says
Yeah.
we are
No, I don't
beers.
believe it.
Make every move count. This luxurious lager is crafted for the active spirit and only for those longing for a life well lived. Oh fuck! I'm drinking the wrong beer. Lifelong live. This has 196 calories. Look at that. I'm trying to figure out where it is though. Oh, Potassi, Wisconsin. So Potassi was origin of beer. I didn't know that. No beer ever before Potassi, Wisconsin. Who'd have thought?
What year were they founded?
uh,
What was that prohibition thing? I don't know.
hey, places kept open during Prohibition as long as it was labeled medicinal.
Yeah, it's medicinal whiskey.
Yes. And I think Buffalo Trace is the longest active distillery in the United States due to it never shut down during Prohibition. And they also, in Kentucky, apparently gave away the most medicinal prescriptions.
Hey, people need their medicine.
Yeah, it doesn't have a date on this. I don't know. Oh, is that how Musk got in charge? One time someone called him boss, and now we are here. Yes.
That's actually how that happened.
That's pretty much how it happened. Can't wait to
Yeah.
buy his phone. Oh my god. All right. I was gonna make that a story, but then I was like, I just don't care anymore. Like, we'll just.
I'm actually kind of starting to get. Like, you can just look at Twitter in any given day and find like 5 things that are on fire, but like, how many times can I talk about it?
Yeah, so his phone thing, ultra fucking scam. Like, it's so dumb. Not scam. It's just never gonna happen. Like, you know how hard it is to set up. Like, if he said all right and he was serious about it, it would take a minimum of 3 years, unless he did like the Freedom Mobile, which is
just the same. Team up with Kevin Sorbo.
Yes. Or if he's just making like an Android-like phone and ripping off a design, you got to have people buy it. And the problem is, even if he made a phone that let Twitter happen, a majority of the people aren't going to switch, which is everybody.
Not a majority, but there's a lot of people who are gargling those testicles.
Yeah, but I would even say because of the active user base is Android and iPhones, even if 90% is still there, 10% go, it's not enough because no one's going to use it. Now, you still can use Twitter on your PC, and people may. However,
you can just use the fucking web app.
No one's going to, like, the problem is the convenience of Twitter. People's like, oh, I'm just going to tweet. If it's computer only, that shit's shutting down fast.
Oh, yeah, no. That's one of the things people are complaining about for these alternatives.
Yeah, they're computer only. Fuck that. Like, I want to say my stupid shit on the fly. I want to put my AI art that I'm tweaking the design, but it's getting there. You saw what was there. Did you like my Warhammer figurine?
Properly I figured that's what that was.
It was a figurine and not a digital art. It was a figurine. Like someone painted it. And I will tell you this, it's a good paint job.
It's all right. They stayed in the lines.
Yeah. I also thought my Fortnite character was pretty funny. But I also...
But that was what it was.
It was, yes.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
That art style is very distinctive.
I was also, when I was trying to get a Star Wars one going, which was hard to do because every time you do anything Star Wars, it just brings you in a Vader mask. Like, every time. I created, the one that didn't created nunchucks, and I was like, this is great. I love it. I don't know why you would ever use lightsaber nunchucks. I feel it's counterproductive in every possible way.
I'm fairly certain those existed in the extended narrative, universe.
You hit him with the hilt.
No. The other direction. The blade points out.
But you wouldn't be able to.
The chain's not the blade. The outside is the blade.
I think you couldn't do your cool aerobics. You'd be blasting yourself.
Sure you do. Nah. People have made daggers like that before. You have to just make sure you hit the right part.
In Mall Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mall ninja
Monk
shit.
knows what's up. If you're a Jedi, you can do it,
Just use
okay?
the Force, of course. I got to
Yeah.
start that campaign. I know I've been talking about it. I'm aiming for, honestly, if I
2025.
no, I'm aiming. No, unfortunately, fortunate. It's gonna be the 17th.
Hey,
Is the
it's
tentative
hard to
date?
run a tabletop game.
No, it's because it was gonna be the 10th.
I wonder
But
what happens on the 10th.
I know. I don't want it to be like back to back styles of like prep work's gonna take time, so I don't want to have it on the 10th. So I'm not.
Whatever.
It's that easy.
Star Wars Nunchuck is what I'm typing into the internet right now.
You should say a lightsaber.
Look, it's exactly, yeah, they exist.
Lightsaber.
And they're exactly the way that I said they are.
Let's see it. The one I saw is the lightsaber. The hilt thing is the blade.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
That's all the ones I see. Whatever. New stuff did happen. It only took me about a month and a half since they discontinued the shirt line because there's pieces of shit. I got the merch back up. Now it's limited. I only kept it to a couple items. You got Joey's aioli had to go on there, and Big Drink
Classic.
Energy essentially, and socks because of I'm someone's secret Santa, and I'm just gonna buy him socks because I don't want to ask him their shirt size, or else I would buy him a shirt. But yeah, everything's $13 because I guess that's the lowest you could put anything. But good for that. Also, drinkware is back working because COVID's over. I fixed the drinks. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck that was.
My garage door is loud as shit, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Wow. Say hi to Sam for me. Well, the COVID restrictions are over. No, COVID's not over. My whole office still sick. One person's super sick, and someone asked them, "Did you test negative?" And they just said, "I never tested." And I was like, "That sounds about right for you." They don't believe it's even a thing, really. But yeah, we got the shirt line, we got the glassware. I probably am going to buy some glassware because I'm due. It's been 3 years, and it's just Big Drink Energy now. That's the only glassware you need.
It's all you need.
Yeah.
Why would you need anything else?
I mean,
although Joey's aioli glass full of milk would be very funny.
So I was working on that. The problem is I wanted it to be in a white container, so you just say it's Joey's aioli, right? But I have to go to Printify to like get a mock-up and then put it up, and I was like, I just can't be bothered when I did it. So those are all coming. Again, they're cheap. It's good Christmas gifts for everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah, why not? No, I'm not getting it. I mean, you can get it to anybody. So there's also.
Can I give one to you?
Yes. Yes, you can. I'll drink out of it too. I drink out of glassware all the fucking time. We got Salty Bet. I'm going to start getting the roster ready for that. It will probably be ready by next week to announce it. They'll probably be closer.
I remember. Call it Soggy Bet. We don't want to get sued.
Good. Smart. Soggy Bet. Drawing blanks will also be happening. I haven't figured it out. I want to change how we do it a little bit. Refine it a little bit more. Little tweaks here and there. See how it plays out. Mainly how the imagery works. So I'm thinking this is just where I'm kind of humoring, where we're going back to a little bit of the roots, where the first image has to be very important. The side stuff is the flair, but the main image most important. Yeah. So kind of going back towards that. How what, you don't like you think the flares are better?
No, I mean, I feel like I always like the idea that like there would be different categories and then one could be a wild card, but like one should be a style and one should be a main topic. But like I was like, if you did style before main topic, then everybody's just gonna hold off.
Well, I could just instead do to even add more to it. Yeah, it was that in the first handful. We focused more on main image. I made that like a big gripe, and then I stopped because some of the side shit was actually just really funny. Like some of the dumb, like I fucking cheat, like that was just funny. It was so stupid, but it was just funny. Maybe that's a nice thing to do too. Do it in a style, or have an image saying you have to use crayons, or whatever, and that's in the opening. Like this is the crayon round. This is in the style
Oh,
of
okay.
Yoji Shinkowski. I don't know actually his name. Yoji.
I gotta look up that guy.
Yeah, look up that guy. No, I'm never doing it that bad. Leslie Edwards, who is one of the best art directors ever.
Gotta look up that guy.
You don't need to. Look at the cover of Hero Quest.
Gotta look at the cover of Hero Quest.
Yes. The best art ever made, actually.
Oh. The best art for the best game.
Yes. It's weird how that works out. There's going to be the Sims challenge I'm going to announce now. Fuck it. We're going to do another Sims one. Really easy. Has to be winter. You're making Santa's workshop. That's it. Yes, we all know a lot of us, or a couple of us, are going to make it really dark. Because that's how I envision it. Some people are going to be very festive and make it like fucking a Hallmark channel.
All I know, you've seen Foxconn. That doesn't do nearly as much as fucking Santa's Workshop.
Foxconn?
Yeah, the place that makes iPhones.
Oh, I thought that was a movie. Well,
what?
I don't know. You're talking about where they're like in a line, like getting whipped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked in buildings and shit.
Yeah, HeroScape didn't have the artwork and booted it exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
We actually talked about something that was like Foxconn. It was on Prime Directive, where I played a Clerks animated series, or it was an animation studio, and the guy's like, they just filled this in instead. That's the joke, and it's like, we're an animation studio, we are slaves. They're just beating them, and then everyone comes and saves them. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I could never imagine doing an animation studio. Not for the fact that I can't draw, but I've actually watched Studio Ghibli do it.
Yeah.
And they like constantly just lifting and drawing. And I'm just like, fucking AIDS.
No, each frame takes like an hour of individual work. That's why you have a lot of people do it.
Yeah, still, what headsets are these? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think something's controlling my gain, and it's annoying the fuck out of me right now.
Well, tell it to stop.
I thought I did.
You're doing a bad job of it.
I know. Fucking hell. I think I know the problem is. Fucking communication devices. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy. There's gonna be some other festive
gaining
festivities for Christmas. I did fuck up. I did fuck up, so we're gonna have to do something on the fly today.
What did you fuck up?
I didn't make the Christmas wheel yet.
Who cares?
We'll add some movies.
It's still November.
Yeah, but the 1st is Thursday.
It's still November. They just say that. Make a lie. It's the 32nd or some shit.
Are we doing gingerbread houses again? I would, except for I really am AIDS at them. It was fun making my mom pick, though. That was really funny. Because I can't believe mine actually made it past it wasn't I think it was second, which is terrible. Because I went cliche. I even made a pink square in the corner to humor the drawing blanks thing.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I don't know. I think there's too much of the one. I don't think there will be a lot of people doing. I think it'd be like me, you, Pink, Lucy, Sam. Maybe does she do gingerbread houses?
No, we don't want to be stuck with the gingerbread afterward.
You don't need it. I did not win.
That's why we didn't do it last time.
I think you or Lucy won. I think you won, Monk.
I don't think I even entered.
No, you
last
didn't.
time.
It was only 4 of us. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, Monk, you won. I mean, check the VOD, obviously, but I'm pretty certain it was you.
Scrub back a year real quick.
No, I was 3rd place. Fuck! Then Lucy won. Then Lucy must have won.
I can't understand why Monk is so angry about winning that one time. Damn.
I'll think on it. Let me ponder, because I might still. Or maybe gingerbread you came in last?
Oh, Monk didn't deserve to come last.
Oh! Maybe, I know Pink actually made gingerbread. She made it herself. She didn't buy a kit to use the thingies. Didn't Monk? Oh, I mean, I don't think he used pre-built. None of us use pre-built. It came with pieces.
Just buy one from a bakery. What if you just bought one from a bakery though?
You could tell.
And you came in first. No, I don't know if you could. What if I just did some really shitty stuff on the side of it real quick?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that would help. I think she used real homemade gingerbread. No, I bought Halloween kits. Yeah, and I bought just Christmas kits, like a bunch of them. Actually, it was kind of wild. That was funny. I hated doing it though. I hated doing it because it never sits upright. I think mine was like Santa's workshop exploded or
Yeah,
something.
I recall something like that.
Yeah, and the reason that happened is because I fucked up. So I just like, buy it. I think I made one mistake and I started breaking it. I'm like, it's gonna be exploded then. And then I killed a bunch of elves and shit.
It's Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
But yeah, we might. I'm not sure. Up in the air.
Cat puked on my side of the bed.
Oh, cat
On the
puked
sheets.
on the sheets.
So
Well, time to get the rope or get the sack.
Don't let Sam hear you say that.
did he say something bad about cats?
Said to do something mean to a cat. Yeah.
I
Well,
did.
that's why cats don't like you. 'Cause
They
you're
do
a
though.
dog.
I thought the cats
Oh,
loves
hi,
me.
Monk.
They do
I'll
love.
leave you alone.
She's
But,
full of shit.
Well, it's only because you only hear one part of the conversation, so it gets weird.
Hold on, I'll
I
call
don't
her.
wanna. I didn't mean to derail.
No, I don't know if you need to call her.
Don't, yeah. Okay. Love you,
All right,
night.
so
Bye.
yeah, we're gonna do other stuff. I just don't know what other bullshit.
Monk, don't blow up my spot.
It was. We are doing Joystick and I. So watch YouTube. Joystick and I are doing the advent calendars, and I can tell you right now, the box was heavy. Drinking a bottle.
I'm very excited.
Drinking
to
wine
do
every day.
so many wine countries.
Back to back. Oh, it's gonna be golden. It's gonna be something else. Gatorade! Am I gonna get DMCA?
No, it stopped.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think you could. It was fair use. Fair use. You yelled fair use during it, right?
I did. Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you, Gatorade. How are you, man? By the way, Gatorade, that match we played on Saturday, I also crashed about 3 minutes after you. Fantastic of a game. AAA title, by the way.
3 whole A's?
3 whole A's.
Wow.
Yeah, I had
That's a very small cup size.
I had a racist in that game. It was amazing. I had to mute the stream. And then I had to troll and be annoying. I made him stay. Like he stayed the whole time, like an extra 5 minutes of just like yelling at me. It was so funny.
Love to yell.
Oh, it was so fucking funny. He was so salty, but I had to like stay in because I was reporting him. I had to make sure I stayed in TOS into their game. Not like I was saying anything bad on stream, but I wanted to make it stay, like, you know, so the report works. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but you know, if it does,
Oh, if it does.
yes. But
Revenge.
I don't know what other festivities we could do that you could do remotely. Like I was thinking, like, you know, your standard
Well, I
ones.
mean, we could do something really stupid for the day I'm over there.
Oh, definitely.
And then just say it's for Christmas.
We got to do the wine thing while you're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take like. Yeah, I have to take like 5 bottles.
Well, you don't have to take. I figure we can do some in advance, but I figure like we should do one while you're here. So bring that.
Yeah,
one.
no, definitely should. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely.
But I mean, like, I'm gonna be in Minnesota for like. Oh yeah, I don't want to have to change how I'm recording them, so we'll have to do like a batch of them.
Well, wait.
A little bit.
How many days
late.
are you? Wait. I thought you left on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for like a total of 3 whole days, I guess now. Or I'll be out of
Friday,
town
Saturday,
starting
Sunday.
on Thursday.
Yeah. You
I
up here
leave on Thursday.
Yeah. So you're still on Monday's show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do 2. We could do 2 back to back. The problem is, since we're always a day behind, we actually are going to have to double up again. We're going to have to double up we're going to have to do 3 that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Probably.
Or, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Do 2 that day and then have a morning wine in the morning.
As long as we record it, I don't care.
Yep. It would be funny. Say I took my dude into Warzone. He didn't know about
I mean, it's
proc
just
chat.
one glass.
I was pinging to let him know where I was going. He was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" You guys, like, "Oh fuck, there's a dude." Yeah, that's what I got to worry about. I never try to talk in procs unless I'm trying to fuck.
Monk is right, by the way.
Zoom setting to make it seem like they're not in the same room, then break that wall. Yeah, turn the camera.
Yeah, just still, I
Yeah.
got to do it in front of a green screen so we can put in the background of where I'm at right now.
Yeah, take a picture.
And then
of
at
it.
some point, I have to reach across the frame and grab something from
And they'll be
me.
like, "Damn, that's some good editing, guys." I was like, instead of reaching, like, "Hey, can you get me something?" You're like, "Oh yeah, I'll be right over there," and then you actually bring it and just walk across. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the mathematics of how much and what bottles. Because the idea is we upload it day of, so it's always that we do it a day early, technically up leading to. So we're always going to be a day, and I got to edit it too, which is a fucking AIDS. But I figured double features, single video, just pop, 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 piece of cake.
Yep.
No big deal.
Now, if we do a couple at every shot, by even that time that we get to that week, we can be several ahead.
Yeah.
Because we could be 20 in.
Yeah, we could. I figure we shouldn't do two each day, but we should definitely double up a bunch. Like a Thursday, I don't want to, or Wednesday, I don't want to double. But maybe after starting like
Two
Saturday.
glasses of wine. That's like nothing.
Well, no, I got to do Prime Directive Wednesday.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the one who made the stupid rules.
which makes me drink. I got to make another beer. So now I'm drinking League Night. Why is it that Door County,
It
which
was
is
from Shovel Knight?
I just like, here's the thing about Wisconsin, all right? They're so fucking up their own assholes, right?
That well, they own the Packers.
They're like, oh, fucking Packers are the most overrated trash fucks in the world. But here's the thing. Hear me out here. So they're so up their ass in their own culture of being not trailer trash, but they may as well be. Because they're all like, oh yeah, we like our bowling, we like our fishing and our hunting, and also we drink and drive. And they're so fucking up there, man. It's just, it's so like it's fine to like those things, but that's everything.
Well, you also go over the borders there so that you can be at the bars that are open a little bit later than in Minnesota.
Right. Well, that's Minnesota's fucking problem. They're stupid up their ass. Yeah, it's a nice can, but it's. Let's see how the beer tastes. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know where this shit. That's all that really fucking matters, though, right? Cheers. I tried to get Kano to play a long time ago, but he probably will for you.
The Kano from Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got laser eye. It's pretty sick.
His beer sucks. This is a beer that you would get served at a bowling alley. Like, at that respect, it's great.
Now, where I grew up, the bowling alley had the best bar.
No, this is like you're sitting at the fucking you're in your lanes, and they give you a beer out of a pitcher that's not carbonated, and you're just drinking it. This is that beer.
I'm sorry, your bowling alley beer bar sucked.
Yeah, they do. Well, yeah, of course they did. Because if we had real
bars. It doesn't have to be constant.
Yes, but we had real bars, so we didn't need to go to a bowling alley.
The bowling alley also had the best pizza.
No, not here either.
It was a strong combination.
You got fucking one American Pie. You have fucking Punch Pizza if you really want that. Up Down has good pizza, and that's an arcade. Oh yeah, they sell pizza by the slice.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find those places nowadays for me.
Yeah, and if you want to, hear this out.
Uh-huh.
We can go next door and get sushi, ramen, and other shit, and sake bombs, obviously, but then just walk right back over because it's literally just bloop.
All right. I mean, I very rarely get sushi, so.
Well, I meant Japanese cuisine, but I was just being stereotypical here. All right.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah. Well, fine. You want the buns. You want them steam buns.
I do like a steamy bun.
Oh yeah. If I don't leave foam rings, if it don't deserve, well, it barely is anything because it has AIDS. But I do feel like I'm bowling now for call. Nope, not making the joke. So, that was
that joke gets less tasteless as time continues.
Well, yeah, because they happen every fucking day.
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of
it's
weird?
becoming a problem.
Yeah, well, I didn't finish the joke. I watched that movie. I was like,
It's
God
a,
damn.
it's a fill in your own joke.
Yeah, it was.
You come up with the punchline.
Mad Libs, baby. I should start
Yeah.
charging you guys for it. Oh man,
Bowling for Wisconsin.
no thanks. I actually was
Yeah.
such a dumbass growing up. Like, it's amazing how brilliant I am now. But it took me a long time to figure out the difference between a noun, pronoun, verb, and adjective.
It's not that easy.
That
Those
was
words mean nothing.
this
Those
was-
words have no meaning.
This is elementary school level shit here, which I still
Right.
to this day didn't know I was given homework in elementary school.
I still do not know. Like, I have to look up what an adverb is every fucking time.
An action verb?
Adverb.
Yeah, wouldn't
Yeah.
that be like an action to like to verb?
Look at it. Like, even you aren't sure.
I'm
You're sitting
not.
here guessing. I'm catching you are doing it.
I don't know.
You don't know what it is either.
That was never a thing.
Yes, adverbs are.
Not
They're
in
very
Mad Libs,
important.
was it?
Occasionally.
Yeah, shit is what it is.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
a
I didn't know
modifier
that
for
in
a
elementary. Did you have homework in elementary school?
Yeah.
See,
You got like worksheets and shit.
Yeah, see, I did. I actually vividly remember getting them. I've never done it because I didn't know it was homework, or at least I just
Did you
didn't
graduate?
do it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I just remember like going to like parent teacher conferences and shit, and I just never did it. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know homework was a
I
thing
was-
till middle school.
I was such a shitty kid. I just did all of those the second they handed them out, so I wouldn't do any homework
Well,
because they're just workshop. They're just little worksheets.
Yeah.
It takes like 5 minutes if you're a smart kid.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When in middle school, when I found out you had to do them for grades, I just did it immediately, or I did it
Yeah.
right before class.
Well, and back then at that point I had study hall, and then you just like quickly bang it all out in
Oh,
there.
I never had. Why did you be? I've never had study hall. It's wild. Well, no, I did. Actually, that's not true. I had study hall in 8th grade, only once. When the World Trade
One
Center hit,
time.
is when I was in study hall for it.
Oh.
Yeah, where were you when the planes hit the World Trade Center? I was in study hall.
Study hall. Yeah.
It was the morning class, if I recall, first period. And I remember this, the teacher comes and goes, the World Trade Center was hit. And then she turns on the TV and you see it. And then one kid, I remember his,
Monk.
I remember, oh, Jesus.
That's some barber grade humor there.
Yeah. The kid said the line, oh, wouldn't it be cool if a plane just hit our school? And the teacher flipped the fuck out. It was awesome. I didn't say it. A dumb kid saying that aloud. I just wanted to go home. And then we went to math after. The guy's like, they're saying the same things over again. All right, here's how algebra is. And I was like, fuck.
Math libs.
I actually got a call from my dad that day telling me, because I wanted to go to my friend's Troy's house. He had a pool. Not the same Troy, you know, Monk, don't worry. I haven't talked to this kid in forever. And since middle school. And he's like, you probably shouldn't go outside. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I just fucking biked over. No one can tell I'm Persian. Like, no one fucking knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, at best, they think I'm Mexican, which is fine. Because my dad got mistaken for that all the time. Which is wild in itself. The dentist was so racist for him. It was
in the world of the last 15 years, that's probably a better thing to be mistaken for, honestly.
right.
Yeah.
They said he's like got his teeth. He had bad teeth. He had his teeth doing stuff, and
He
the
had bad
dentist-
teeth, so they thought he was.
No, well, they always would jive into this comment after, allegedly, saying, "Now keep off the burritos for 6 hours" and shit like that.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wish they would say that to me though, because like I do love a burrito.
I would be like, what is that? A fat comment? What the fuck? The shit. No, it was pretty wild. Wild times back then. Oh my god. I would do everything different, and I'd probably be dead already. It'd be great.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you ever be like,
Speed
man?
run.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'd hit that record. Try to beat that, bitches.
That's what it says on your gravestone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Your gravestone has a fucking like split second place of
Mhm.
time.
That's actually a pretty sick thing.
be
Beat,
very
and it just
funny.
says beat that. High score. Or speed run record.
Any
The problem
percent.
is, like, now that makes sense, but 100 years from now, probably no one will do speed runs.
I know, but it'll be funny still to me.
I don't- everyone's
I'll still be alive
Yes.
inexplicably. a
Yeah.
brain in a jar.
And then there's this fucking like, what the hell does this tomb thing mean? A tool flipping two birds. Yeah. I don't ever flick people. Well, I do. That's not true. I do the camera. I usually don't flip anyone off in real life. Like on camera, I do
it takes
because
so
it's
much
a silent
effort.
slate.
Like
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's just-
fucking like this is so stupid. I hate this.
I just like to yell and talk and say weird
I
shit.
think yelling has more of an impact.
Well, I like to say weird shit, you know, like the unky stuff, and because it throws people off, especially if it's self-deprecating, but you're also insulting them at the same time. Like they can't argue it because you said it to yourself too, but you also included them. Is that consent still technically? It doesn't matter. But
This
yeah,
is just too passive. Like
it's too generic. It's just too generic.
somebody might not even look at me and see this.
I mean, like I even think about it now, where everyone's nah.
It's like, all right, yeah, look at you. You can't even think of something to say.
No, you
so
gotta
use
do
your middle
this.
finger. Fuck
You gotta
off.
do these.
You be angry about it, at the
It's
very least.
I just don't see, like I see road rage occasionally. Timba tends to honk the horn when people are like
Oh,
I never.
have you
honk
ever
the
seen
horn.
somebody get out of their car though?
This one woman
like, on the
actually
road?
broke, and I thought she was going to do it.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
the
was
real
like, why
shit.
honk? You don't know
That's
people.
the real shit.
The problem is you don't know who has a gun. Like, don't.
I
do
know.
It. It's dangerous.
And then you're
territory.
suddenly like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have honked my horn.
No, because then you gotta stand your ground, but don't get out of your car type of situation. Like you gotta stand your ground, and then
Oh, yeah,
otherwise
and
you
what
look
else
like
you
a
gonna do?
bitch.
They'll fucking yell at you.
Or you laugh.
No, then they'll shoot you.
Well, let's hope they don't have a gun. If they see the key is if they have a gun, just even if it's red, just go. You got a better chance. No, what you really do, and I don't know if you could say this, but let's say it anyway. You get their license plate, and then you call them for drunk driving.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Get out, rip off your shirt, go to a rage. No, just start speaking nonsense, just yelling out, apples and bananas and orange juice! What do you mean? Apples, bananas, and orange juice! And just start fucking yelling it. He looks confused.
We don't even. Well, no, we don't even park in the garage. Why is Sam opening and closing that thing?
I didn't hear it till you acknowledged it.
It's because when I talked, then it could come through the noise
Yeah.
gate.
How dare Sam opening the garage door to her own house?
I don't understand it.
Oh man, that'd actually be really fun. Just that, like one guy said, like the way to defuse a fight is just drop your pants. No one wants to fight a naked dude. Did you just check if you had pants on?
No, the garage wasn't happening again.
I know, I heard that one.
'Cause I didn't mute it that time.
Yeah, it was.
If I have to suffer, everyone
I
suffers.
mean, it's barely noticeable. I just notice it because I could tell, but it's not like it's
Yeah, it just sounds like there's line noise, and I get weirded out, and I'm like, gosh, shit, is something breaking?
You know
No,
what
it's-
breaks?
I can
This
feel the floor
fucking
vibrating.
Beer sucks. But yeah, the Star Wars thing is gonna be heist oriented because I just find it still a funny meme right now.
I love heists.
I think that so. Just so you know, it's gonna be limited to 4 people because it's just chaotic. It's honestly, the more people you have, the just the chaos it is.
Yep.
And it's gonna be extremely low geared. Like you're not gonna have a lot. You might have a lot of a little boost of experience, a lot more consistently. So have a plan ready of what you're gonna do.
What was it? Are you using Force and Destiny?
I'm using all of it.
Okay. About to say, you can get pretty broke on just default if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
You have to know what you're doing, though.
Yeah,
That's
but then
the problem.
then you just add a couple traps, and oh shit, the Force
Yeah,
stopped
well,
it. Everyone's now
the
having
difference-
7 lightsabers that break on death. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, don't use a lightsaber. Lightsabers fucking suck. Forget lightsabers. They're stupid.
Ah, it's great. It has Sunder on it.
You can get Sunder and other things. It's fine.
No, but lightsaber has native 1 Sunder, which gets rid of 10 of their soak.
Yeah, who fucking cares? You don't need that.
You need soak. Soak's important. Soak's the best.
No,
stat.
you don't need a lightsaber.
What are you gonna use?
A fucking blaster.
That doesn't have Sunder on it.
You could.
When?
You can do it. You can seriously do
Yeah,
it.
with the
I know.
talent.
I did it.
With the talent, they're not going down that far.
Oh, no. With mods.
Well, they're not getting those mods. You think I'm gonna give them a Sunder mod? No. You could go cheap.
What if I got it in character gen?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the thing. Monk took the thing that I did. It's 15 experience points to mitigate soak. However, it only does mental. I can't remember what the mental damage is called. Willpower. I'm just gonna call it. It only does willpower damage. But the problem is when
Oh,
that goes to 0, you get knocked out. So I can't remember what it's
I've
called.
forgotten what that one's called.
Yeah, offhand I can't remember. But that was great because it just goes through soak,
Same
and
thing
you can
as
do like
stun.
yeah, it stuns, knocks them out. Now they're out, and they have to regain it. But you can just knock them out again immediately. It's broken. That is the most broken fucking thing. And you're unarmed. You want to be unarmed, so you're
Yep.
like beast, not beast on. You're beast.
But then somebody shoots you with a blaster.
If you went martial artist, you can evade a lot.
That's
high
not well. You have to
soak.
put fucking XP into her.
No, not it. My guy was low level because of Devil's campaign. Never went anywhere. But he was broken pretty early. My idea was I was a serial killer who would only kill children, but he didn't know he was a serial killer because he has split personalities. Because he was that race that has a benefit where he's good at something. Like he pretty much can be good at everything because he has to. Their race is like that in a way, but it's a different personality. And it was built into that race. I'm like, this fits great. And then the only problem is I got caught killing a kid, I think. Kind of. It was great. It's weird how I always kill kids. Am I from Wisconsin? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let me try to skull this beer.
Oh, I'm like on my 4th already. You're doing okay.
No, I don't think he could. No, the problem with him is, with it, which I'll speak for him, is it was scheduling. He has a hard time hosting at his house. He never has people over, right, Cheese Man? Like, it was super bad. And I think what made it so we weren't allowed is, remember the last time we went, it was for there was it was like raining and Timpa's car got stuck, so there was mud on Microb's like pants, and he got mud in the house, and that wasn't good. Apparently, it wasn't a lot, but it caused.
Can't believe you'd get
it
mud in
caused
the house,
an
though.
ordeal. I couldn't either, but it's Microb, so I can kind of expect it from him. He was apologetic. I'll give him that. He was super apologetic, and he didn't know what to do to fix it. But also, like,
Oh my
come
God.
on, come on. Also, Timba getting stuck in the mud? Like, what the fuck? That was annoying. And then we all stopped playing in general, though, because then I think I started streaming not too long after that, and then I didn't want to do anything else. Oh, the golden era, man. That was a good era. The problem is I played every horror game in the beginning, which I shouldn't have done. That school horror game, what's it called? When did White Labyrinth, School Days or whatever? Wasn't White Labyrinth 2 supposed to come out?
What the hell is White Labyrinth?
Sorry, White Day. Sorry, it's White Day.
What?
It's called White Day School something.
White Day School something.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll look it up. White Day horror.
Why are you making shit up? White Day School something?
Yeah, a labyrinth named School is the first one.
A labyrinth named School?
Yes.
These are the words you're saying?
Yes. It's a Korean game. Don't get mad at because of names and stuff.
No, I still can. Because it sounded like you were just saying nonsense.
So they made a second one called, I lost it.
White
Flowers.
School 2.
Yeah, called Flowers That Tell Lies. Let's see here. It was supposed to be a
I'm trying to think.
PS4 VR game, and nothing ever came of it.
What flower lies the most? I want to say lilies.
No, definitely not.
Oh, what do you think?
I would say it's those fucking what is Amsterdam known for?
Bees?
Probably, actually. I think, wouldn't they? Carnations? Are they carnations? Amsterdam.
Tulips?
Tulip. I
Monkey,
think it's tulips. Yeah,
that's-
tulips.
yeah, because they're on the side of the windmill.
Yeah. So tulips. Tulips are bastards.
Tulips with what to speak.
Yes. Which also, fuck tulips and fuck carnations too. I hate carnations, now that I think about it.
Do you hate them because they can turn any color?
I hate them because they're the cheapest plant, but they're overpriced. All right, one more beer.
Well, you shouldn't use them for anything either.
What would you use them for?
I don't know. Science projects, so you can turn them whatever color you want.
I just don't buy. I think flowers are dumb. Now, I know some people like them.
What?
I get it.
Well, in the ground, I love them.
Oh, they're
I think
fine.
they're dumb to cut and then put into a vase to die.
Yeah, like people are like, oh, someone sent me flowers. Like, fuck you. It's fucking stupid. Also, so are birthday
Yeah, look,
cards. And
I sent you a thing of dead plants, and one day you'll be dead too.
send
Sincerely,
someone,
me.
yeah, or maybe better yet, send someone a thing of
Hey.
beef jerky.
I sent you a dog. One day this dog will die. Enjoy the responsibility.
Flowers. Oh my god, dude. A cool thing would be like a Lego stream where you build a Lego thing and it's like everyone has to build it together.
I wouldn't want that level of pressure. Do you want somebody to watch you put together a puzzle?
No, that's the thing though. You put it together and then everyone else is putting it together at the same time. You're like, all right, boys, we're going to put together this. It's not one that you follow the instructions. You're doing it yourself. Like, this is what we're trying to recreate. And it's like a cum castle.
Okay.
And then
So I have to spend $2,000 to get
Yes.
the Legos to make.
Yes. Speaking also, Solomon used to do that. He used to do like miniature, like model type stuff with like paper, and it was like apparently like really like meditationally zen. But I don't
That
get
seems
that way.
a lot cheaper than Lego.
Yeah, I don't get that way though. I just get angry at things because it's great, and I would just get fucking. I'd be like, oh, this is a nice. Oh fuck! I fucked up. It'd be great. Before I forget, I'm drinking Capital Brewery. It's another Wisconsin amber. It's in the Middletown, Wisconsin. Not the origin of beer, unfortunately. Jam. It's better. I'm have high hopes for this one. It's an amber. I'm gonna open the beer kit in a second, or not a second, after the stream.
Beer kit.
So I might be able to. No, it has to ferment for 2 weeks. I was gonna give you a bottle.
I was gonna say a minimum. Like a good beer can take up like 3 months.
Well, no, you take 2 months or 2 weeks to ferment it in the jug. Then you bottle it and let it sit longer.
When you say bottle, are you putting it in the secondary fermentation or directly into the bottles?
It's directly into the bottle's cap it and cover it again.
That's a different process.
Yeah, it was for a fucking.
You won't get as good. You need to go into secondary.
No, it's a standard bullshit beer. It's nothing fancy.
Standard is secondary fermentation in a glass jug with an airlock on it.
No, this is after airlock.
Yep. Okay.
This is from the
primary fermentation also has an airlock, but it's usually done in a plastic jug.
Oh yeah, that's the plastic jug one. Yeah. It's not. There's no secondary.
Then you transfer it into another container to get rid of some of the excess yeast. But you want the stuff that's still in there to continue chewing away.
No, it's not that. The kits
and then
don't include that.
4 to 5 weeks later, you put it in the bottles and it's ready to go immediately.
This is intro bullshit. This is from a kit that you got probably at Target. It'll be interesting just to do it. And then I'm gonna.
I don't know why I'm giving you a hard time. I'm not making beer right now.
Well,
I haven't made beer in a year.
Here's the funny thing. So, all that equipment, like the proper expensive bullshit, like all the big boys, I'm getting that for free.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Well, it's like $100, $150.
It's more expensive to do the fucking ingredients that you use than it is to buy the kit.
No, not the kits. Like this big machine that keeps it perfect. You do it in there and you leave it in there. It airlocks it and everything.
Does it have like a temperature control unit?
It does. So, yeah, it does because
it would have to be for secondary only, I feel.
I believe it's first, and you migrate it to the second thing. So you boil it first. I'm gonna say boil it, but you don't boil it. Well, you do kind of.
Well, you do. You do boil.
Yeah, you boil it
because you have to kill all the bacteria, and if you don't kill all the bacteria, you're gonna get something that tastes real weird
and sick. No, so you boil it.
No, you won't get sick. It's fine as long as your alcohol content's above like 6%.
Yeah, assuming.
Well, 5%. It'll kill it off.
So then it goes there. Then it sits and boils. Then you set it there. Then you put it, and I think it goes into this another equipment piece that sits, and then it goes into this other machine that just sits there again, but keeps it temperature controlled. And then it just sits there. Then you bottle it from there. And it's this fancy bullshit that my brother bought for some reason because he doesn't drink, so I don't know why he bought it, but he did. And then he made it probably once, didn't do it again because he doesn't really drink because he's a pussy.
And he doesn't want to drink 5 fucking gallons.
You give a lot of it away. But
I
then,
don't.
or you drink the 5 gallons. But then he gave it to my dad. My dad doesn't drink either, diabetic. So I said I was making beer. He goes, well, I have all that stuff. And I go, why? I go, why the fuck did you buy it? He goes, I didn't. He did. I'm like, oh, so he bought expensive shit. Because that's what they do. These fuckers, they find a hobby, they buy the most expensive shit, and then give up on the hobby. You know, they were into astronomy for a bit.
Ah, so you can spend a lot of money on telescopes.
Yeah, that's what they did. And my dad almost bought one of these giant fucking telescopes that you have to leave outside and have like a fucking cement steel pipe shit to hold it in place. He almost bought one of those.
Mm-hmm.
He likes coffee. He bought, and now Blue Cheese Man has it, I believe. He was gonna sell it. He was gonna give it to me, but I think he gave it to Blue Cheese Man because I didn't want it. You know how Starbucks has a coffee machines to make like espressos and shit? Those big boys.
Sure.
My dad bought one.
Because you have to pressurize it.
He bought it for tea.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, you
Kind
can.
of silly, but you
A
can.
little overkill, right?
Yeah, you mostly just need to boil water.
I looked up the model. $6,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost did it. If I had counter space, I would have did it just because of like, well, why wouldn't I take it? But I
that is
don't have it.
more than my midlife crisis dance game machine.
I could have bought it and resold it, I think. Or not bought it. I could have took it and then resold it. But I didn't want to put in the effort. Would that be wild, though, if I could have, like, this giant... But if it's ever beer-related, I'll do it. I have to, actually, now that I think about it, and I keep procrastinating because I'm a piece of shit. I got to start emailing beer companies and alcohol companies and just basically suck them off and brown nose them in hopes to get free shit from them.
The only other thing I'll warn you about, because you're making beer, is that you will boil it. And if you buy the big dick shit, you will have to take that container of boiling liquid to wherever you have that set up.
I know.
So if it's downstairs,
I'm not doing the big dick shit until after I build the kit one because of I want to learn the shit.
The kit one you can just I assume bring it to the kitchen and then it's just fine.
Oh, all of it would bring in the kitchen and then you put in this other vat and then you leave it. You can move it. You can walk it. It's not like it's a giant
you can pick it up.
behemoth
It's
thing.
like 2 gallons.
Yeah, so it's 5.
It's the home kit one is actually a 5-gallon jug. That's kind of impressive.
Does it come with a thing to you gotta have a 5-gallon pot though to do it, but then it's a 5-gallon what do you call it, plastic jug.
You don't usually boil 5 gallons.
You boil 2.5.
You boil a certain amount and then you add
2.5
purified water to it,
and then you add yeast and then you add water.
Yeah.
So you start at 2.5.
Just make sure it's nice jugs and.
I'm using the kit. I don't give a shit. It's gonna. I just want to get the process down. Then I'm gonna big dick it and start buying pomegranate.
Buy quality bottled water. Don't just fill it from the sink.
No, yeah, you don't want to get that shit in there. You want to.
You don't want those minerals.
You want distilled.
No.
Why not?
Well, yes.
You want it.
You want distilled. I autofilled it to ionized. I was like, no.
No. You want distilled because you want the most neutral level you can have.
Yep. You want something that doesn't add anything to the mix.
Yeah, because that's another flavor you got to deal with.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm just going to start adding flavored carbonated water.
Now, you can do that.
If you want that flavor.
There is a practical reason. Well, no, because the thing that makes it bubbly, what is it?
No, I said flavored carbonated water.
Oh, did it do it?
What?
You're
there. You're fine.
You freaked out for like a full second.
No, you were fine the whole time. And I didn't drop frames. Weird. And I have it on the higher thing this time too.
I don't know. It did the thing usually where I like drop out for a while and I got
maybe
scared.
it did. It dropped me, but it didn't drop you. I don't know. It's your fucking shit.
How does that make any sense?
I don't know. But all I know is my shit works fine. So...
To your knowledge.
And for all you know, though, it just was your computer hicking up and not anything else.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
We
did.
have been doing this for an hour.
I know. I enjoyed it. I was trying to chug these 3 beers.
We can drink beer and get mad at a person.
Oh, we're gonna. I was about to hit the button.
I don't know.
I was
It's your show.
I was just closing off the beer thing with, it's our show, number 1. But it was. But
it's about 40-70.
I just do all the work.
We do 110% work at the show.
Yes, of course. The beer thing, I was thinking I could bottle it, but it was too late because I wanted to get to the bottle point. I'll just ship it as a candle. It's fine.
It is a candle. Think about it.
Oh yeah, a nice, sexy candle. Hey guys.
It's the fuck you of me. Fuck you.
Now I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I don't even pre-do this because I don't even have to. I can.
Oh no, I've been sitting here
go to his
angry because I looked at Kevin
So
Sorbo's Twitter for the
is this
show
a rapping name?
God damn it, Kevin! I already saw it. I just saw it. Son of a
No,
bitch!
it keeps going. He's mad about Arizona. He's mad about automatic rifles maybe being taken away.
He's also trying to settle his shirt or sell his shirt. Freedom Matters, American flag. 20% off at freedommatters.click-card.top, which is,
remember, it's Cyber Monday.
I just gotta click that. This site sucks. My Shopify? Wait, did he buy that domain?
Probably.
Why .click-card? Click
I don't
dash card.
I don't know.
.top. I just want to know what the fuck that is. Why did he buy that domain? That's such a weird fucking domain. I bet it's not his. I bet someone else has click-card.top for some reason. And he just rerouted it.
And they just gave him a soap domain?
Yeah, because if you go to the thing, it's Freedom Matters My Shopify. So My Shopify, I believe, is just a generic site that you can have a premium for to make it like your own like headers and shit. And I'm right. It handles the sales. So it's just a shitty website. And he looks terrible in that shirt. Fuck you. Also,
I'm also mad at
$60 for a sweatshirt?
well, they're freedom dollars.
Holy fuck!
November 26th, he's actively making a conspiracy theory.
Oh my god, I saw that now too. Jesus Christ. Hold on. We got to work our way down. We got to go to the past, not be there automatically. We don't go forward.
Every tweet the last week has been insanity.
Oh, by the way, just before we jump back on the beer comment, because I want to get that, the next beer I'm going to make after this one is going to be called, as a cream ale, and it's going to be called the Fourth Dimension. All right, so
Ooh.
That's a nice name, right? That's a good name.
Yeah.
Arizona was historically red, and yet I'm supposed to believe that just happened to switch to blue. Isn't that how voting works? And that's happened across many states. In fact, some states were blue that
They
switched
flip
to
both
red.
ways.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All the time.
And I think it's just because Arizona tends to be the most racist state, which is not true, but it's pretty fucking up there because they have laws that allow racism. Like
well,
if someone's
also it's ignorant to think that demographics never change.
right, youth age, and the youth
Yeah.
are mad.
Old die.
And I think what happened is, and this is just a theory, with grunge music, and then like let's say pop rock and all that stuff, it was a very lazy
DeLonge's
generation.
music.
Yeah, it was a very lazy generation. Everyone thought their vote didn't matter, and no one really cared about politics, as people constantly say, I don't care about politics. So people tended not to vote. But in this new generation, people are saying, you better fucking vote. People suck. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And
If you
people
don't
aren't
do it,
doing
it's
it.
going to keep getting worse.
Yeah. So there's that. Imagine if I got pulled over and told the cop, I'll investigate myself for wrongdoing and let you know what I found. That's a good point. Not the way he meant it, but still a good point. I don't believe cops should investigate cops. They should when it's like,
Now-
we got to know if that cop did any wrongdoing, where we'll have an investigation. That's
You're
they're gonna
giving
say
him
nothing.
so much more credit
Well,
because
no.
you didn't even get to the next sentence.
That's what I was saying. That quote he did, good point.
yes.
However, it doesn't apply to him because it don't apply to the government when questioned about anything. Yes. So super
If the government asks you
yes.
questions, treat him like a cop. Actually, that's not entirely wrong to do. I mean, honestly.
I mean, yeah, So FTX, the crypto company that was caught laundering money in Ukraine, has connections. Wait, they were caught laundering money in Ukraine? No, they weren't.
I don't think I've ever heard that anywhere.
Laundering money, Ukraine. I was pretty sure that wasn't what happened. No, Ukraine aid wasn't laundered by FTX. That's a fact
Right.
check. Good job.
So he's just being stupid.
Yeah, that's just absolute horseshit. I knew that wasn't the
But
case.
the rest of his fucking thing also is just
Has connections
insanity.
with Katie Hobbs in Arizona to get the media silent. Yeah, I don't think that's true either.
All right, let's connect the dots. FTX, company in the Bahamas, was putting money through Ukraine so that Arizona would turn blue.
Which is also, which we'll get to that in a second.
What?
FTX was a Ponzi scheme. They've even admitted to it in interviews prior to it. But the reason that scheme kept going is because people, whenever anyone deals with NFTs, stocks,
People
like,
turn their brains off
Yeah,
and
they
they
turn it
invest.
Yeah, it's dumb. This guy's starting to make fuck you. It is.
Anyway,
just
the
so
only other thing
everyone's
that made me mad was the next one.
yes, just so everyone's aware, the government put out a message on Thanksgiving announcing an attempt to ban semi-automatic guns.
Why is that bad?
Hold on, I'm gonna read the message. So this is the actual message. I'm assuming he didn't doctor it. Why does he still use his Hercules thing? Memo
know.
official. What the hell's memo? Because I still want to get an interview with him. Wait, memo is like what? What is this?
What?
So this is
What are you
like
talking about?
this is like Cameo, but a different service. Did he go off Cameo? No, you better still be on Cameo. Also, he gave a coupon for 25% off from Memeo. But I just want to. Did he get kicked off? He's more expensive on Cameo. What the fuck? Let's see.
He probably gets a better cut through Memo Me or whatever.
Those deliveries booked them. Yeah, it's just a video. So all right, I was just curious about that. He said, "This is the letter. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Look the idea that we're not sorry, the idea that we're not enforcing red flag laws. Period. Just based on knowledge, not on the parents saying or loved ones saying you should arrest this person now for his own sake is ridiculous. We got the first red flag laws in the state of Delaware, and my son Bo was the one enforcing it, and it made a lot of differences. It saves lives. So that's number one. Number two, the idea will still allow semi-automatic weapons to be purchased is sick. It's just sick. It has no social redeeming value. Zero, none. Not a single solitary rationale for it except profit for gun manufacturers.
We don't need semi-auto guns. This is a fact. Don't hit them.
This fucker better not betray here. Can you do something about gun laws during the lame duck, sir? President, I'm going to try. What will you try to do? I'm going to try to get rid of assault weapons. Only confiscation does this. Again, stack up. Oh my God. Why? Like...
So Kevin Sorbo was telling people that they need to go out and buy a bunch of guns because the government is going to stop selling them.
Good.
Stupid.
Great.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, good for stop selling them. No, not good for buying them more. But honestly, people who can afford to buy them, more of them, would have already done it a long time ago because it's like an addiction for them. Because it gets you beat your chest. Zug zug. I'm strong. So
I don't know.
if no one who's a threat is gonna buy more. They already bought them. So good. Tell them to stack up. Go ahead. Now the problem also is they still allow free trade, like at gun shows and shit.
Right.
They don't do
the guns
checks
already on
that.
the market. Doesn't matter.
Right. But eventually they'll dwindle.
Well, yeah, because the crazies will put them in a shack and then they'll rust and disappear.
That, and also they'll be confiscated from people doing them wrong. A lot of people will die. But eventually it will work itself. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. If they banned them now, they'll still be around for like another 40 years.
You know how to get rid of them?
So you give people $50 to
No,
to
you're
bring them
close.
in.
You're close. Yeah. You pay for more of them than what you paid for them.
Yeah.
You say
That's the
bring a
best way to do it,
semi-automatic
honestly.
$5,000.
You bring that
there.
thing to me, I'll give you more than a fucking pawn shop, is what you need to do.
Yep, and people will do it because you know what's going to happen is people are going to buy them. So some people are going to buy them, stacking up, and not be able to afford bills, and they're going to go back in the circuit. But if you say, "Hey, give them to me," someone will be like, "That's a quick buck. Hell yeah, money." And then they'll be like, "I'll just buy another one from somewhere else." And
We will give you a PlayStation 5 in exchange for your super illegal automatic weapon.
What? Don't answer that yet. I don't know why I did that. It just keeps going up and down. It's annoying as shit. I just want to know what model it is so I can see why it's doing it. Australia did it. Australia did do it, and that was good for them. You know how many gun violence they
Oh
have
no,
there?
the government took over Australia.
Well, Australia still has a lot of problems, a lot of corruption issues. Australia is a
They
bad
needed the
example.
guns first, though. The nature's trying to kill them.
I mean, if every country should have a gun, it's Australia, because those crocodiles and wombats and dingoes, like, my God. You know how many school shooting deaths have happened in Canada?
Like maybe 1.
13.
That's still like 0 compared to us.
Ever. Not this year. Ever. So,
That's like 1 week.
that's probably one day. He's a piece of shit. All right.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Kevin Sorbo sucks dick.
Ted Cruz is hard to find anything about. He just keeps saying stupid shit, but it's none of it's as angry as I get about the other guy, the clown.
What
He's just like, oh, the left hates America. He
that's his
tweets like
standard
once
rhetoric.
every fucking hour. He just tweets every hour, 2 to 3 tweets. He's not doing anything but tweet. I had to scroll so far to get out of today.
Sounds right. Sounds right. But also he has a stupid nose, and he's stupid.
Oh my God, he's the worst. He fucking will gladly. Are we still can't take? Are we gonna keep track of how many people die in Texas when the power goes out?
Yeah,
this
what
year?
was my? Oh shit! Can we even do that? Are we getting in trouble for that?
I don't think we can do that on stream. I think that's a very bad. But we should definitely do it secretly someplace
Okay,
else.
of course. It's a literal Deadpool.
I know it's bad. You
Oh,
shouldn't do
yeah,
that.
probably
But
not.
also, if I'm right, then he fucking sucks.
Someone asked him if he's packed because the snowstorm's about to hit Texas.
Well, he's got to go to Cancun.
Right? Oh my God. Also, he hates people same-sex marriage. I mean, he just does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy doesn't want anybody to be happy but himself.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and yet people keep him in office.
Last but not least, you know who this
That
guy
person
is?
looks like they should be wearing a hat. No.
He's Herschel Walker. So
Oh,
this-
that guy.
Yeah, so this
I know him by name and by reputation.
this guy has said his kid looks ugly because he got his wife's jeans. What a guy. What a
Can
guy.
you imagine having... I guess some people don't have to imagine having a parent that shitty. But boy. But has your dad ever said, you ugly?
Oh my God. He's just so fucking. I've like 20 years from now, that kid is gonna be some fucked up shit. Way too many hits
Man,
on the
that
head.
kid-
This guy is.
I need to see a picture of the child, see if he's justified. Because if I go, oh damn, that kid ugly. No, I
So
don't
he
want-
goes, when I
don't-
delivered the kid, which he didn't actually do, he stood there.
Wait.
He had his long head.
He had his hands right down in there. He was
Yeah.
like, here we go.
No, seriously, he looked like an alien. I told my wife, have your parents got some awful genes and stuff? He said, no
Something
matter how
wrong
ugly a
is
child
right.
is, you think he's pretty. So they cleaned up Christian. They cleaned Christian up and stuff, and they cleaned him up. And I put a cap on his on top
Oh
of
my
his
God.
crown. I think he's not that bad.
For the record, every baby looks stupid when they're first born because their fucking head is still soft and it's so
he
weird.
said normally little kids are ugly where they're really born at first. I'm looking at Christian, I'm looking at her, and I go, wow. I'm gonna slide her over a little and stuff because everybody's gonna come to the window and go, wow, that's a beautiful little girl. And then they're gonna look at Christian Walker. Whoa, X-Files. He's an alien. What a charmer. But I didn't see the kid. Maybe the kid does look like an alien. Herschel Walker.
Maybe the child
pics.
is an alien. Look for the triangle.
I should say Christian.
I finished reading that book, so now I'm an authority.
I don't have. I mean, I'm really scared to type some of this shit, but Yeah. I guess he's an adult now, and he's pissed off.
I would be
Great.
too. Because your dad is fucking this guy. This guy. My
Yeah.
father is this man. I'm pissed.
Oh, fuck. I hate that. Shit. All right. Oh, fuck. Well, that was, guys.
It's the fuck you of me. Fuck you.
Fuck you. There we go. Let's
Well,
get to
okay.
the- Okay.
If I have to.
Would you?
I mean, how much money am I getting for it?
Nothing.
I wouldn't do it for free.
That's what I thought. Pussy. Next up, it's the wonderful man. We gotta decorate this set. We gotta put up a tree. Can you believe that?
Just stick it hanging down from the ceiling.
Where should we put the mistletoe?
Did my shit drop that time?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, there it is.
There it was. At a very important question, might I add. Can you
No,
imagine
but
not
my
having
bitrate
good
went to
internet?
17 up. What the fuck?
Did you hear my question? Where are we gonna put the mistletoe?
Yeah, I heard that part. Actually, I heard everything. I was just like freaking out because
Yeah,
my
you-
bitrate usually, when I just
No,
hits,
I couldn't hear you.
usually goes down to like 20. I know you couldn't hear me. My bitrate went to 17 up and then dropped back down to being normal.
Check under
It was
the
weird.
desk. Oh my god.
Mistletoe has to go top center. I mean, that's just where it goes.
Hold on. I gotta scoot over. Okay, let's go. Let's
If
go.
you want to put it over yourself, that's fine. I'm not scooting over there.
Oh, let me just scoot you over. Hold on.
Not for free.
Oh, God, you're such a whore. Remind me to
I
mention
know.
whores later, because that's a topic.
I'm a pretty lady.
This is true. I've seen it.
I'm so excited. I finally changed the formula in the fucking spreadsheet. Not for you, though.
Yeah, I do it, man.
Oh, he left. The show's mine now. Finally. I'm here to do it the way I've always wanted to.
What the fuck you talking about?
With only 4 metrics to worry about. And the best ones. Not any of this bullshit
I thought
color
you were still
clarity
leaving
bullshit.
color, but you weren't rating it that high.
No, the color and clarity I'm leaving on the sheet just because I don't want to have to change it. But the ones after that point, the rubric has changed.
Okay.
So it's a legacy. Color clarity is a legacy rating.
Ooh. What are you
But
drinking?
today, hold up, I'm getting the cork out because it's fucking real ass wine where you have to do that shit.
I know, mine is too. Mine's in a cute little bottle.
I am drinking Elamos.
What is that?
It's get out of there, you fucking piece of shit.
Almost
Yeah.
like you should have had one of these gizmos. The little
no.
penis.
This is a Malbec. It is straight out of
Chile.
nope,
Give it a shot.
but it is.
Is it really?
It's straight out of
Mendoza!
yeah. It's right out. It's from there.
That's what you, okay.
It's Argentina, actually. It's 13.5% alcohol by volume. Now, as we all know, we here at the show love a rubric so very much.
Hate 'em.
And now I have to rethink the way I say it every single time because no longer are we bound to color or clarity. Because holding it up and being like, wow, look at that. It looks like the last 20 wines I've had to drink is not useful. It is now aroma, body, taste, and finish alone. Taste being worth 10 points. Just swirl this around a little bit. The music is really hitting me right now. Like, I feel like I'm kind of in a lounge, and I just
know,
really
right?
want to
Stick your dick in it.
just really take my time with it. Now, aroma. It's buttery. This is very nice and smooth. It's not, like... it's not acetic on the nose, which I like, because it's, like, nice and gentle. You get a little bit of kind of, like, a earthy tone in there. I like this quite a bit. Would I do this as a candle, though? Actually, thinking about it, yes. If I went into Yankee Candle and they sold Mendoza, I would buy it. So, it gets my coveted 5 for smells. You know it's coveted. Because
Daddy.
I said it was. I wouldn't lie about that. Body. Ooh, that's a thick boy. That's a thick lad. Like, really sticky and thick.
Did
I
you
still feel
travel in
it.
time thick?
No. No, not that thick. That's a different kind of thick. This is thick with 2 C's. I have to take another sip. It is like drinking like a really, really good consistency syrup, which is a weird thing to say. Like where it's not like sticky, like so sticky and like you can't get it off your tongue, but it still coats everything and it just like slides down the back of the throat. Which is that buttery kind of earthy thing. On the tongue, at least, hold up. Hey man, inside this mouth, we get sticky. We swish around. We coat every part of the tongue. Because I'm here to do some serious fucking work. I'm not taking this. This is not a fucking joke. Does this look like a fucking game to you? It's quite good. I'll give that a 4. Give that a 4. Damn, I'm being showed up in my own goddamn show. As far as finish goes, I keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's fucking smooth as hell. Like, from this moment I drink it to the part where it goes over my tongue and go down my throat, it's just like a perfect, like, linear. I could chart them out way that the taste goes away. It's a perfect line. I love this. I got a fucking joke. Tool, I'm being killed out here. Oh my god. I can't say anything bad about the way it finishes. That's a 5. It's 4.6 on average. I would buy this again in a heartbeat.
Not bad. What's going on, show regular? So I'm drinking.
Didn't even remind me of a mall. I'm a fucking joke.
Deep roots, like the deep south. It's struggling deep roots. Come out of France.
Oh. This, okay.
Yes. So as you can tell, wow, it doesn't smell like shit. That's a fucking first. So
A+! Yeah!
Actually, it doesn't have a very sulfatey eraser bullshit smell, so it's fine. But that doesn't matter. Smells for pussy. Showers? Who needs fucking showers? Not this guy.
I love a shower. I like smelling flowers like a samurai.
Wow. Body's a little thick. A little warm. Taste? Not a lot there at first. Let me try it again though to get, because you gotta open your palate. Like, you gotta take a sip.
Right,
open your
yeah.
taste
The
buds
first
up.
time you're in shock. You can't process the flavors.
I'll be honest, there's not a lot of flavor to the sip. The finish has a bunch of shit going on for it. Some plums, maybe some blackberries in there. Actually, heavy blackberries. In fact,
How heavy though, blackberry?
I would say that's all I'm flavor and tasting right now is some blackberries.
Mm.
Haven't I noticed you have 3 pairs of sunglasses
I thought this man was a show regular.
They've always been there. Which will show some art later. Don't worry. There's a lot of art about me. I'm the best. Taste? It's fine, though. I could probably chug this bottle.
I could, for mine.
I'm going to. I think the finish is fine. But because this is out of 10 points for taste, I actually got only a mid-grade 5. Because honestly... Let me make sure I did the thing. Oh, no. Sorry. I mislabeled. Control Z. Sorry, got a Control Z here. Boom. Had a 6.25. My bad. What kind of art? Art about me. So the best art.
It's tasteful, only a little bit of nipple.
So this is like, you know when you go to your grandma's house and you're like, oh man, I love cherries. Cherries are the best. So she takes you to the mall. And you're in the mall and you see a cherry vendor just in the middle of it. Don't worry about it, but they're there. And you
Yeah,
grab
they're selling
you
it next
grab-
to the cell phones.
Yes. You grab the cherry and you're like, fuck! This doesn't taste like maraschino syrup. It's kind of bitter and sour. That's what this reminds me of.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, no, though, it actually isn't that bad. It's probably one of the better wines I've had in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to go for it and say this is actually good, and I'll probably finish the bottle.
So
for
for
really,
those
it
of us,
usually is.
for those of us who don't have a grandma or never had a grandma,
Yes.
how do I relate to the flavor of your beverage?
So it's like when you go to Uncle's house and you're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's a little bit salty.
A little bit salty. Let's get out of here. Jesus Christ.
It's like a pool.
What? What?
What?
Yeah, all right. I can dig it, sucker. All right. Let's no, none of these are what I wanted. Where did I I just wanted to show off some stuff. No one's been paying attention to Discord. None of these are what I wanted. None of that's what I wanted. Let's try this one. I had a lot of trials and errors, so I'm just gonna quickly pull up some of my favorites. Why don't you tell me an interesting story about yourself there, Joy Boy?
An interesting story about myself. Oh, that's challenging.
Yes.
Oh, about me. Well, I bought shoes the other day.
How were those
they
shoes?
They're very good. They are gray like my soul. So it's like A plus. They match everything.
Is Joy Boy from One Piece? I haven't seen
It's a character in One Piece.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go.
That's right, I know it. I have many friend groups, and most of them are fucking nerds.
All right, here we go. Let's grab, I mean, this one's pretty sick. And, let's grab this one. All right, here we go. We're going to bring out some nice arts I was fucking around with today. Let's get
these were done by Mrs. Stevenson's third grade class.
Yes. Let's get an enhancement on that.
Is that Spider-Man? What the fuck is happening to you?
That's Spider-Man.
Nice.
Little cyberpunk, little catty little things going on here. Looks pretty good. Let's get rid of that one. Here's another little cyberpunk. He got.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's the right number of glasses.
It is. Little nice number of glasses. Now look at this beast.
Now that's a Warhammer.
That's definitely a Warhammer. It doesn't have the glasses, but has a helmet on. Glasses are hard in helmets.
Yeah, you need to.
Except for if you have this helmet, which is a miniature of myself. Paint style's really good. Has a little blotches that I would have obviously fucked up because I can't do painting.
Yeah, your hand's too shaky.
Yep. Here we go again. Badass.
Are you the Punisher? Or no, Judge Dredd. That's the one.
Warhammer. But still, yes.
That's a Judge Dredd.
I'll take it. This is
That's Metal Gear Solid.
it's Cyberpunk. But
No, it's not.
poorly. Fair enough.
You're wearing a Old Snake.
Call of Duty?
Gun
shoulder.
Well, no, it's like a knife maybe sticking out of your
It's a
shoulder.
knife. It actually is a knife. It's a knife. Hey, easy access.
Yeah. I just installed it in there.
And then one of my favorites. The
That one
Fortnite.
did turn out really well.
It did. Zombied. This is me zombied. Looks good.
Yeah,
Comic zombied. You wouldn't have glasses when you're zombied.
No, you won't need them anymore.
I wouldn't need them. 3D rendered.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yep. Digital illustrations.
The middle glasses on that one was interesting.
It has a mask instead of glasses, but I mean the muscles on this one is pretty
Well,
accurate.
I feel like if you were a superhero, I feel like you would replace the bottom row of glasses with like a cool mask.
Yeah, but also look at those hair, look at that, majestic as shit. Also, I'm
The
using
muscles are to scale.
I believe these are tier 1 paladin set. I believe on this, it looks very similar.
You don't need it.
There we go. I'm just holding that sword.
You're like cradling it like it's a baby.
I am. Well, yeah, there we go. Very, very limited trials. Still tweaking it. Pretty fucking good, right? Yeah, show regular.
It's not bad
chance.
for something that takes no actual.
Hey, what do you mean?
Like,
Figuring out how to do that is a pain in
it
my
takes
ass.
effort, but it doesn't take that kind of.
I don't
effort.
need skill. Yes, you're right.
Right.
So there we go. All right. You know what time it is, boys? Show regular. You're new to this show, aren't you? You're not new to the stream. You're new to the show. Very different thing.
Show regular, ironically new to show.
New to show, regular to stream. So we have segments here. We talk about everything that matters. Everything we talk about is
Can't
all you need
believe
to about life.
Can't believe they thought that fucking Wine Country was a joke.
Wine Country, very
it was
serious.
a joke at one time.
It was. Now we're on episode 85 of it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's
It
been
was
a-
just me being disruptive to Tool at first.
But
And
now
then
we're
it
gonna-
became a real thing.
we'll look at some ghosts, and when we'll look at ghosts, we're gonna critique it and yell about it because it's all fucking bullshit. Even though we have ghosts hunted, and I'm still on the fence. We gotta figure
We
out
have the ghost hunting equipment right over there.
our PTOs and shit. I think if I can arrange it where we can rent Waverly Hills Sanatorium, it's a weekend's worth of us going there, just for the weekend.
Hmm.
That's the whole purpose of us going. Now, the sanatorium is one you won't be going to sleep in. It's also creepier than shit. Just by default, it's just creepy.
I did not say Peepus on this show. That was during a drawing blanks, as I recall.
You probably did.
Because I remembered it was a Peepus versus some Coke knockoff.
Oh,
But
that was
Peepus was the funnier one.
that was an old episode.
That's a long time ago.
You remember Peepus? Peepus was an old episode. Holy shit.
Way back in the day, I was but a child.
That's how I know who you are. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Which a Christmas special at Drawing Blanks is happening this month. I haven't figured out the date yet. Let's bring in the thing. Ah, no, I didn't prep for it. I don't care.
I
So
didn't know you were gonna summon it.
I was pretty quick on the draw.
No one warned me.
I know. All right, let's get involved.
A couple is inside their kitchen when something pretty terrifying
He
is
just
caught on
starts.
camera.
I love it.
I know.
The following
It's a
video
long
comes from
video.
Crystal and Damien, who
There's
both live
only
happily in the
5?
house of their dreams.
This video is long as shit, and there's only 5.
There are 5 very scary ones.
They had bought their home a few months ago before recently becoming engaged. To the couple, this house has become an important part of their relationship, as
need to
without
work
it,
on their
their
front
bond wouldn't be
steps.
as strong.
What?
Although happy to be the
What does that even mean? Your bond of your relationship is only stronger because you're into misery?
Yeah,
property
that
owners
sounds
of this new house, there's something about this place that spooks them
That's the
just a
worst
bit.
place
That
for a
hallway looks
camera.
narrow as
Sometimes
shit.
things would happen that neither
Or maybe it's
Damien
a bit
nor
shitting.
Crystal could explain.
And coming? Oh, dude, just puke
For
and
this
you might
reason,
die.
they've set up cameras throughout their house to capture video
season.
evidence of the strange occurrences.
Coughing, maybe?
In return,
You-
they would have solid
They're not
proof
even
that
the
what
same
they're
brand.
experiencing isn't
They
just
have,
in their
like,
heads,
different brands
but in
of
fact,
cameras all
something
over.
real. It goes without saying, but what they've captured has left them
It's
deeply
not even-
unsettled.
it's off-angled. It's
On
kind of
August 6th of 2022, a security
It's
camera
a
inside their
recent
hallway
brand.
captures
This is
this.
recent then.
It's
All
worth
right.
noting that it was past midnight when this happened. Take a look.
Why would it? Okay, we saw dust, not orbs. That's a dust.
Or it's an orb. You don't know.
That's dust. It's all falling to the
Look at another orb. Oh my god,
all
so many
falling
orbs.
to the ground. What is it? Someone's banging? That couldn't be added later at all.
It could literally be just somebody banging in the other room saying, look at this
No
scary
shit.
movie.
If this was live streamed, I'd be like, all right.
They're fucking, again, they're sweetening this fucking thing with horror music. I don't fucking trust it.
I think Bub
You
did
can't
it.
keep doing
I think
that.
Bub did it.
Bub, stop that. If it's
No!
actually scary, I
Nope!
don't need the horror soundtrack.
Nope. Nope.
What?
It's just after midnight. They're in bed. Lights off. There's no
He's
movement in
fully
that room.
dressed.
Fully fucking dressed.
He is fully dressed. He is playing World of Warcraft.
Okay? There is no fucking way in
He's
hell.
up until 3 a.m.
And I actually believe anyone who sleeps with their shirt on, complete freak.
Fucking insane person.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be strangled by a t-shirt.
If he went to bed with shoes on, he's a fucking
He
psychopath.
had shoes on?
He had shoes on.
Fuck you, Musho. Like, this is dumb now. I'm so... This isn't even good now. At least some people show up in, like, a fucking robe.
Yeah.
Or at least a shitty t-shirt. He could have had,
Or
like,
if he
just
was
a
wearing, like,
t-shirt.
slippers.
No,
Like,
he has
you
a
look at the
flannel
fucking back of his
long
shoes. They're
sleeve
fucking
shirt.
shoes.
A flannel long sleeve. Are you shitting me? Like, come in with, like, a shirt. Oh, dude, if he gets murdered, then I might be into this. Let me just stand there for a bit.
Hey, wow, he stood in front of that door for a long time.
Does he have a bat? Oh, yeah, he opens his door. He has a bat.
That doesn't do good against gun. I don't know what he's thinking.
Also, that
I feel
could
like
have
it
been...
takes...
Why would you open your door? There's never a reason to open your door.
Well, can you imagine, like, if you open the door and you have a bat and there's somebody out there, you have to hit them with the bat. I mean,
Why would you leave
Otherwise,
the
Well,
we're
they're
bat?
gonna
not really
think
sure what to
it's not
make
a
of
threat.
this, except that it might have been someone pranking them, or
Yeah,
some
it could've
crazy
been a
person
prank.
banging on their door late
Yep.
at night.
Why
It's
open
the
it?
following video that scares them the most. The couple is inside the kitchen
My
when
wife
this
hates
is
me.
captured.
That's the
I don't want to
shittiest
keep hanging out
conversation.
with your friends if that's how it's gonna make me feel at the end of the day. Like it feels more like.
They
They're
don't need
recording
to do that.
all
They're
the
not, They're
time?
not like planning on, they
Do you know
don't.
how
No one-
it feels to hang out?
that
with
would
your
take
friends?
so much data.
There is no no, because they save them all the time, and it has only like it loops 3 days, and you record it and pull it, so it loops over itself like a shadow record. The thing is, no one has a conversation that close, and no one talks with their hands like
Show
they're
regular,
out,
correct.
like upload it. I know, right?
And they don't even want.
It's
Also, I
insanity.
would really hate to be like, okay, let's just have the guys that this is real. Imagine you're this guy's friend. You're like, that fucking cunt. How fucking dare she?
you there, like,
They
And then
do
the
want
ghost
you
cam.
there.
They're only there
They want you
because
there.
they
They
like
like you a
you.
lot. No, they don't.
No
They
one
like-
is having
they
this
like
issue
that.
this
They like
early.
me. They're my friends.
No one is
They
having this.
argued so long they had to fast forward it.
Yeah, but also what's even fucking more bullshit, they moved in together, so they've known each other, they know the friends the whole time. This is like new relationship arguments. This isn't
Yeah.
fucking after moving in.
Friends, but
This
they're
isn't
they're
like
my-
we've been
but,
together
but they
for 8
like
years
you a
shit.
lot.
They're acting fucking rude to me.
They're not. They're
Okay,
not
that's fair.
trying. That's
Stop
just how
being
they.
so-
Yeah, that's legit. Oh my god, he threw that across the room. Did you see that?
Maybe the ghost is doing this to them. Oh, I didn't think about that
Those are the
angle.
same little booties he wore when he got out of bed.
Now she's throwing shit at him?
No, it fell out of the cabinet.
Nah, she threw
But
it.
also, it fell when he pulled his hand down. Here's the thing. That argument was so
Hey.
stupid, I could believe it was fake.
Yeah, it was so fake
Yeah.
stupid. Because it was such a dumb argument to have. In the kitchen.
Just as the
Doing
argument was
what
getting
in the
intense,
kitchen?
a plate from one of the cabinets falls on
Look,
its
his
own.
right hand moved.
Following that,
one fell.
another plate
And she's
falls by
holding a
itself,
bowl?
but
And
not
then
before being
he
flung
moves
toward
his
Damien.
other hand and the other one
It's
fell.
almost as though
He
whatever had
reacted
chucked it
before
had done
fell.
so to end the argument between the two.
It didn't
They
look like
zoomed
it
in the
chucked
wrong
it.
spot.
It came,
His hand moved
Yeah.
before it fell.
and also, you looked at the top one comes off, and it's like they were pulled together down. They're going at the same rate. Hit play.
But
There we go.
Fucking.
as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest.
Who sleeps
It's
in the
late at
mirror
night,
in their
and
room?
Crystal's alone at home.
I
You
have
can
a
see
mirror
her
in my
scrolling through her phone
Freaks.
when out of nowhere, this
That's
happens.
so you can look at yourself in the morning.
Ah,
But you wouldn't face it towards the bed. Unless you're into that. Maybe you're into that.
why is it not the ceiling?
That one is there. That mirror is his that's his doggy mirror. He needs that so he can look over and flex.
Yep. He's going a Christian Bale on it.
Yeah.
Those sheets will protect you from someone blowing a fan in, causing the door to move.
Do you notice how each clip is creepier than the previous? Isn't that amazing?
Isn't it weird though that if the camera was in there the whole time, we could have witnessed them getting up during that first clip?
Weird. course, then you would have to know that he fucking sleeps fully clothed, and that
Perhaps
woman was
thinking
in
that Damien
bed
had come
fully
home from work
clothed as
early,
well.
she waits for him to appear. But seconds pass, and no one is
How
seen.
big is that room?
Damien isn't there.
That's like
Understandably,
a, what, 10 by
Crystal was
10?
shaken
10 by
up.
12?
Is this the creepiest?
But it seems that this
This is the
incident wasn't as
creepiest
scary
one?
to Crystal as the most recent occurrence. It's not
no,
known
it's
what
even
exactly
creepier
happened,
now!
but it's evident that whatever had just occurred has left the couple no choice but to leave their house.
What?
In a recent video, Damien explains the situation.
Yeah, I doubt this. This is some online clout chasing bullshit.
They're doing YouTube apology video.
Dang. They're pulling a me. Probably called Pepper Short as well.
Yeah. We're just just outside because it's getting weird in there and we don't feel safe being in there anymore, so we're just gonna go to
He has your internet connection.
just Airbnb for the night and
I
just for
think
the
there's something
night.
else to put here.
And then we're gonna figure out
I looked at the logs. Nothing happened. It's really
what
weird.
to do.
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house.
That's fucking
Sadly,
dumb.
they have no choice but to leave
I
behind
really
their dream
said sadly
home
she
in the hopes
died
that things
later.
would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the
Don't
night
tell
there.
me it happens in the Airbnb.
However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something
That's
that
why
would
it's
hopefully
that's
solve
why
their
it's 5
problem.
videos. It's because each video
According
is
to
like
them,
10 videos.
by doing a seance, they can reach out to the supposed spirit that is
What?
Wait, that's not Sage. He's not using Sage. He's fucking up.
Why? Okay, let's guys. If it's real, why is this? This is fucking a fucking stupid horror movie logic. If you're worried shit's in the house, why do the thing that makes it come further? Why? This is the dumbest thing in the world. Why would you do that? It's like, I'm gonna talk it out, boys. Let me talk it out. Hey,
Hold up. Let me pull out this Ouija board real quick.
let me do a seance with a notebook in front. Watch. Okay, I have a bet that the table's no, that's marble. I don't know if that's marble or not. If there is a table, it's gonna move. Door's gonna open and close. Something's gonna get thrown.
If they had any balls, that
not
thing
one.
of incense would fly off the table and catch something on fire.
Yes, and burn
haunting
the
their
house down.
house and ask it to leave. They do
What?
just that and record the entire process of the seance. Little did they know, this would be a bad
We should record a
idea.
seance.
Why
We'd
do
also
the
get
seance
nothing.
at night too? What's the motive to that?
Well, it's because the ghosts are most awake
They're
at night.
yeah, I was gonna say they're awake at night, aren't they?
They sleep during the day. I don't know.
They
they're
stop
nocturnal.
from the place. That shit's expensive. Like it's like, and have the lights off.
No, if
you
you've
know,
got the good plates, they won't break.
you know why?
So
You know,
they
it's like
cheaped
this.
out.
It's like the lady in Astoria for ambiance.
This
yeah, they
is their
fucking have a
video.
haunted clown in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
How do you know it's fine? You don't know shit, buddy.
No, I know ghosts.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
I know him. He's like, it's fine.
Yeah. He's a ghost expert now. Went to ghost school.
Look, guys, I'm lighting incense, even
Look,
though it's.
Ghosts love incense. I didn't have a Yankee candle, though.
What they do?
like
Just,
that more.
They just Google this shit.
Orb!
That was light.
was an
from-
orb.
That was a light from a
Yeah,
camera.
no, it's light from his lighter, but it's an orb.
And he's gonna put it down on paper, by the way. That looks like he just set it down on the paper.
No, that's not paper. That's a fucking tray.
That's not a notebook? Oh, that is a tray. I thought that was a notebook.
That would be insanity if they set it on a notebook.
I thought so too.
But also, it's fucking serial killer guy sleeping in his shoes, so like, what do I know?
Allegedly. I thought they were gonna ask it to leave.
They're going to. They filmed the entire process.
Please tell me we see.
And
our
we're gonna
face
watch
in
it
that
for the next
smoke.
15 minutes.
Please tell me we see. What the
School's
fuck is
out.
that? What is that?
He rang a bell, I guess.
There's bells and seances?
Now there are.
Dude,
This is Seance 2 version 2.
this is resonating bell though. Where did he get that bell? Amazon?
Now
If
you
she
need
gets
somebody in there going
possessed-
like,
I did
you need
not
somebody's-
include possession.
you need throat singing in there, so it's like.
Please tell me she gets possessed.
Oh, that would rule. Please just start talking like, Sarah's not here.
That was giving up quick. You didn't even ask it to leave. You rang a bell.
You
All
ring
of
a
a
bell at it.
sudden, the shower door begins to shake on its own.
They did this
With
in the
this,
bathroom?
the couple rushes out of the bathroom,
Oh, you gotta have
understanding
the
that
fa- don't
something
wanna
had
get
gone wrong
smoke-
with the seance.
Smoke damage on it.
Terrified by the incident, they leave the house and return to the Airbnb. To the couple, the safest plan for now is to stay away from home.
This seems like a
Given
fucking
what's
lie.
happened, this is
They're
probably a
still
better
staying in that
idea.
house.
But until they come up with another solution, their house remains
Who is
abandoned.
this? I want to look to see if there's
So
any
then,
solutions.
with all that's happened,
Wait,
just
their
what
house is
exactly is
abandoned?
going on
Free
inside their
stuff.
house?
Yeah, get
Until
in there.
any updates are given, it seems that this
I bet
question
look at
will
that
have
stove.
no
I bet that
definitive
stove's
answer.
worth like $500.
But as
Just
always,
take
what's
that.
your stance on this?
It's bullshit.
Paranormal
Dude,
or not?
I gotta comment.
You be the
on-
judge.
I'm gonna be the judge. I'm gonna have to comment on this video and saying I'm judging and it's not. Did he say who it was? I didn't get to look
An
it up.
urban explorer named Chris Hill returns
Oh,
to an
they usually
abandoned
give the credit
warehouse
at the
Oh,
start,
this
and
guy!
encounters
also.
something far
Isn't
more
this the guy who
terrifying
brought the
than the last
gun?
time he came there. Previously,
Yeah,
Chris had
this
found a
is the guy who
place
brought
that
the
is believed
gun.
to be extremely
Nice
haunted.
shirt, by the way.
It wasn't until
Yeah,
he
that's a
came
good
back to the
shirt.
footage
So
that he
for
took.
those
Yeah,
who don't
this
know,
guy had a gun.
This guy literally pulled out a gun in his last thing. He came here. There was like a thing that closed the door. He's like, "Oh hell no!" And he literally cocks the gun.
He's an urban explorer, so like it makes sense. Like
Yes.
he's used to the possibility of somebody running up on him.
That was badass, though. I was like, I've never seen this thing happen where a guy pulls
That's
out.
the most realistic fucking thing so far.
Yeah, his first response was to shoot it. Like, be ready to. Oh my god! It was
Has
so
anyone tried to
cool.
shoot a ghost? Has anyone done it?
I mean, it's metals. Metals hurt ghosts, right?
Yeah, you don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
During this
Try it.
exploration, that Chris
He's gonna- I
realized
think he's
he
gonna
wasn't
do it.
The
alone.
problem is if you kill a
Someone
ghost,
or something had been watching him
Double
throughout
ghost.
the entire night. Whatever this was, Chris can't help but feel that the supposed supernatural entity is the reason why he felt as though someone had touched him. Not sure what to make of
Yeah,
it, and
this
disturbed by
is
what the camera had caught, he made it
a
clear that he
recap,
never come
but
back
they're
to this
also
place.
saying this is a recap. So.
But it
Yeah.
seems that Chris has had a change of mind, as his most recent
Yeah, the
video shows him
views,
returning to
that's
the site.
I'm back.
Has
He's
he never
back.
watched a horror movie? You're not supposed to do
This
that.
is probably a very bad idea.
Thank you.
Now, whether or
I-
not viewers have convinced
I
him,
wanted him to say, "I stacked up," and you just hear, just like that
Yeah.
would have been wild.
He does the
return
one
is
armed
unknown.
like pump.
But
on
if
the
one thing
Yeah.
is
gun.
certain,
Oh my
it's
God,
that
that's
Chris
so
does not
awesome.
want to be here. He takes the same path he took last time when exploring this place. And just like before, when he gets to a creepy corridor beneath the building,
I mean, it's a
things
creepy
start to get a
corridor.
little strange.
There's no doubt about that. It's there's too many sharp corners. You always feel like someone's gonna peek out. I get it. It would be creepy. Your
I still don't know
fight
the
or
purpose
fight
of this
It's
room
really,
is.
it's still
response would
really
just
cold in
trigger.
here. Look, you can see my
This is
breath
just
now.
all.
Look,
Yeah, it's winter. It got colder.
like that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here.
Look, no, it's winter's the most haunted month. It gets cold because there's so many ghosts.
Hey, I'll do it here when he could be actually literally blowing in any direction. That's his
just
evidence.
open the window and just be like, "Oh no, it's haunted."
Oh my god.
You don't see my breath. But as soon as you come in here, oh my
Can't be
God, it's
fake now.
freezing. As soon as you come in here,
Yeah, it's very possible that the room that's fucking it there is colder.
I don't know if the camera can see that. I hope so. But that's crazy.
The change
I
in
do like
temperature
his
upon entering the
demeanor, though.
corridor
I
is
do
no
like
doubt
his demeanor.
strange, but it's the following
Yeah, no,
incident
he's-
that's by far the
At
strangest.
least he doesn't read
When
as
Chris arrives at the
completely
site where he
fake
felt
like
as
that
though
other
someone had
people.
touched him, he's immediately overcome by a feeling of dread. Now, you don't have to look closely to notice a blue light in the distance.
That's his camera.
This is where Chris had set up the
Yeah.
infrared cameras, which is the
No
same
shit.
spot where he set them up last time. Near the cameras, however, there's a small staircase that leads to a space below that Chris
Didn't know
hadn't
about
fully
that before.
explored. He proceeds to check out the space and captures this.
What was this building though? Because it looks pretty neat though.
That's a great question. There's a lot of shelves
It's a
everywhere,
weird
and I
noise in this room.
can't parse what that
Don't
might
tell me
mean.
the voices I just heard. I do those voices.
That's
Fuck
creepy.
you.
Monk, if buildings don't have different temperature zones, I would love if that was true, because this office gets to be
It's a
10
weird
degrees
noise in
hotter
this
than
room.
every other room in the house when I close the door.
That's such bullshit. I even heard it right off the bat. and I was
If you
like,
listen
"That's dumb."
closely, you can hear what sounds like
Enhanced.
someone whispering in a deep, monotone
Yeah,
voice.
it's guttural speech.
Viewers agree
from
that this
fucking
alone
Baldur's
would have
Gate
made
2.
Chris run for the hills had he listened to the audio right then and there. But it's the following incident that did just that.
Oh shit!
As
This
he heads
basement
back
will be haunted.
upstairs and arrives at the creepy
Yeah, it's real
corridor,
haunted in here.
things
I want him
take a
to see that
terrifying
room
turn.
where he
This
pulls out the
is
gun.
what was captured.
Anti-haunted. There's less ghosts.
It was
in
at the end of
room
this hall, I
than
guess.
other
As I
rooms.
walk, it sounds like people are talking.
It don't make sense.
I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what.
This room, I don't understand the purpose of. It's like this is all like supports or something for the floor above it. Or
Yeah, and I
something.
want to know what the original of this place was. I want him to go to that
Like, there's
room.
so many like pillars.
All right, fast forward. Good. I want to know.
This room is wild.
Right here. Is this the door? It was at the bottom of the stairs. I remember that.
Well, no, it was bottom of the stairs, but it was in a big wide room.
Yeah. No, that's a ladder. Were those tits on that graffiti?
Bones are still there.
What bones?
Somebody burned something there. I don't know.
You're not climbing that. Fuck you. I wouldn't. I mean, that was cool.
I would have that same reaction, but I know that's not a fucking ghost. Something else landed on that. I don't know.
That was a person. Pull out your gun!
Wait. I need to see lights. I need to know what this room is. It's a church!
No, it's a warehouse.
What's up with all those chairs?
Wait, is it daytime?
There's light coming from those windows.
I know y'all heard that.
Yeah, I was thinking squatter. That's what I was thinking.
I would go outside and see it from the top if there was something there.
So wait, this is daytime? It's just that dark in there?
I mean, there's no lights. It's downstairs.
No,
Makes sense to
upstairs.
me.
Like it looks like it's daytime outside. Oh, he went in day.
Upstairs, yeah. This
What
is
are we?
upstairs
What are we
this day.
seeing down? Oh, there's a thing down there.
That scared the out of me.
Eh.
He got out from under downstairs real
No, I want to
fast.
see the ladder ghost again. Why are we seeing this? Let me see the ladder thing.
Yeah, show it in slow motion.
The other thing.
I don't care about that. What about the ladder thing?
The ladder thing had physical. It wasn't pale. It was a thing.
Immediately after
we go.
Chris hears a noise coming from above. A piece
Something just
of debris
dropped on it.
from
No, it
upstairs
moves
hits the
and
ground,
shakes it.
sending him running out of the corridor
No, there
in a
was like
panic
a.
frenzy.
You could see it fall in.
He
It
arrives
was like
back
a
upstairs,
rectangular
unaware
thing.
that during this
Oh.
time, the infrared camera from below had caught footage of a ghostly figure walking about before suddenly disappearing.
He's like, I got that
What's
guy
even
out
more
of here.
strange
Fuck him.
is that the figure appears only seconds later after the piece of debris had mysteriously fallen on its own. Feeling beyond
Oh.
scared, Chris looks around to
think it
find the
fell
piece
on
of debris
its
that fell.
What?
There you go.
Big
Now
ass
he's doing the
box just
sign.
fell on this grate. Maybe it fell from up there.
If that fell from that grate, I wouldn't stand there anymore.
Oh my god,
He
my
said,
heart's
holy
racing.
shit.
You know what?
Why is it blurry
I'm
now?
gonna put the IR
Oh,
camera
probably.
There's
it's too hard.
probably
Up here.
graffiti
Yeah, it
that,
says
yeah.
fuck.
while I
It says
explore.
fuck. Why is it still
I
showing
mean,
that
they
bottom
censor him
camera?
every time he swears too.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Where's
do.
the red arrow?
I got the IR camera set up
What's that thing it's sitting on? Is that a
at
fan?
the top floor.
Is that a laptop fan? It is.
By setting up the infrared cameras on the top floor,
No
Chris
fucking
hopes to
way.
capture footage of who
Well, I mean, the
or whatever
camera
it
probably
might have
gets
been that
mad
dropped the
hot.
box. He sets up the IR cameras from below and continues to explore the place, specifically
pull out his
downstairs. But
I want him to pull out
when
his
Chris
gun.
returns to where the IR cameras have been set up, this is captured.
There it is. Watching that camera. There's an arrow.
Why do I have to watch the little camera? Why doesn't that not the focus? Why is...
He didn't scream though.
This is some horror movie bullshit. I hate it.
Yeah, always correct framed. Why would he change his camera opportunity or location? And why did he still stay there?
He was knocked out for 10 minutes.
He was breathing heavily. No, you don't breathe heavily when you're knocked out. I don't think. I'm gonna.
No, you
Google
get
it.
real shallow usually.
Do you breathe heavily? Getting hit in the belly. No, they're in deep sleep. So no, he wouldn't have been breathing that heavily. Fuck you,
No,
man.
probably not. I've seen people get knocked out a couple of times. They weren't breathing like they were sleeping. It actually scares you because you think maybe they're dead and not unconscious.
In a swift motion, Chris is yanked by an unseen force, sending him straight to the ground and knocking him out upon impact.
I need to
Minutes
see them
pass
play that
when he
footage
suddenly
again.
wakes up to find that he's been unconscious for a while. Realizing what just happened, he
Yeah, he
grabs
broke
his
his
things
fucking
and
tailbone.
immediately leaves the place.
I wouldn't grab my
With all
things.
that's happened, as well as the previous
If
incident from
I
last
fell
time,
like that, I'm not
viewers
in
no
bad
doubt
shape.
believe that
I
something
would fucking
sinister
break
dwells in this
something.
place. Whether malicious
I
or
was
not,
saying, if
the question
I was
is
at
begged.
that level
Did
of
Chris
shit
capture
happening,
evidence of a paranormal happening?
I wouldn't get my things. I'd be
Or
out.
is there something else that could explain this?
Look how hard he hits the ground.
Although it's hard to be
Fuck.
sure what occurred,
That was a good pull,
one thing
though.
is certain. Chris is definitely never coming back to this place again.
Update. Chris came back.
Yep. For the view.
He needs the views. Yeah.
This next video comes from a hospital in Argentina, where a security guard had been doing the night shift.
Argentina? That's where I got my wine.
This was almost a news story today. I almost put it on the news.
Good thing you didn't need to.
I guess I didn't need to. And I'm gonna tell. I'll let it play. And I'm gonna tell you the actual thing that happened. Okay, I know what this is gonna be. I'm just gonna say, just so I know it's the one that it is. He's gonna grab a wheelchair, talk over like he's asking someone to get in the wheelchair before setting it back on the wall.
And out of nowhere, something pretty strange was caught on camera. The hospital in question is known as the Finochetto Sanatorium, which is located in the city of Buenos Aires.
Oh, I know.
Not much is known about this
true.
hospital, except that it might be haunted. This notion had just become popular recently when surveillance footage from inside the hospital captured this. At around 3 in the morning, a security guard is filling out some paperwork when he looks across at the
fucking playing
entrance
Nintendo
and sees an
DS.
old woman walking through the automatic doors. He promptly gets up and receives the old lady.
Not sure what happened.
According to the guard, this is exactly what happened that
I
morning.
want to hear your perspective on
That's
it
not
after
actually
because
true.
you read
When
the
looking
news
over at the
story.
video that was
guard.
taken during this time, a different story is told. This is the footage.
Fucking Aztec temples, man. They're all
Yeah.
over the place.
That the guard. Oh my god! Bob, you're making shit up. That's not what happened.
Well, let's let Bub's narrative run out and then you correct him.
He's gonna like wave her in.
Didn't we see this somewhere else?
No, this just happened.
No, this is new.
Yeah, this is new. Yeah, so he's like telling it like over here. Yep, come on. And then he closes it. Yep. There's the wheelchair. 7 days.
All the details of the security guard story check out, except for one. The old woman that supposedly walked
Died
in
the
and
day
met with
before.
him. No one else is seen, except the guard. Strangely though, we can see the doors opening as though someone had walked in. Further adding to the strangeness, the guard is seen conversing with someone, but they don't appear to be there or anywhere in sight. The video on its own is creepy, but it's the story that makes it creepier. It's
wait,
the
hold on.
following
This is
detail
similar,
though
but
that
not
makes
the
it a
one you're
whole
thinking
lot
of.
spooky.
I gotta go.
According
no.
to the guard, after attending the old lady
I'll let
and
you
offering
judge
her a
when you wanna
wheelchair
interrupt,
because of how frail she
David.
looked,
I'm gonna tell you
she
what
made her way to the elevator.
They even
She
said,
then
and
told
what
the
they
guard she was
Right.
going to the 9th floor to look for the ID and belongings of a patient who had passed
got a
away the day
comment.
before. She proceeds to enter the elevator and is never seen
Great
again.
question.
As it turns out though, the name of the woman, which the guard had written down on his clipboard, was in fact a patient of the hospital who had passed away the day before.
Yeah, you already
Because
said
of this, viewers believe that the ghost of the old lady had come to collect her things. Real or not, it's a good story. Yet, it seems that no further information is available on this video, making this whole incident a total mystery.
That's not true. That's not true. Hold
All right.
on. I'm writing a thing yelling at him.
Well, you tell me, what is the thing that the actual report said?
Uh, hold on. Hospital. Things the guard.
We're doing the real work here.
Praying as he was known for.
I'm gonna
that.
finish drinking this
To
carrot
say
martini.
there was no extra info is a blatant
Very Perry.
lie. Why, bub?
Only a little martini.
Why? Okay, so
It's a teeny martini.
So the
Oh,
story
go ahead.
was he did this. That door opened 28 times that day, was a known malfunction, and they were going to fix it. They just had to wait for the next day to get the tech out there to do it. It opened 28 times in that day, in like a 10-hour period. Prior to that, the woman's name he wrote down was just an arbitrary woman who was at the place. And the guy's known for doing pranks, and he was just doing a prank.
That sounds right. They're given everything.
And to say there's no extra information on it is bullshit, because of the extra information is it opened 28 times that day.
Look, the old lady went in and out a lot before deciding, yes, actually, I would like to be dead.
Yeah, she got in that chair pretty quickly because he was just like doing it for the camera. They
Right.
even said he was pulling a prank. Way to do your own research. Oh, just wait for the Long Dong update, Cheese Man. Oh, just you fucking wait.
I finished reading the book, Cheese Man.
Oh, did anyone read the article I posted in Discord?
Yeah, he's never been fucking searched, whatever.
No, he never was working for what he said he worked for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
No, there's more to it too.
I just finished
The
reading that
following
book and I'm
video
still
comes
angry.
from Troy
Tool.
Legault, who lives
We'll get
happily
to
with his family and 3 dogs inside a house that was only built 10 years ago. Given the age of this house, Troy
These
doesn't
people have
think
a
that
better
it's old enough
relationship
to
than
be
this other
haunted.
kid.
This is more
However,
reasonable of
it seems that
interactions
Troy
than
has
that
been
other
proven
video.
wrong in regards to this notion, as it was just recently that something very unusual was captured. Prior to this video,
I bet you
there have been
sure,
other
Bigger.
weird
I'm
happenings
proud
in
of
his
you.
home. From things moving on their own,
No, Cheese Man, we'll get into it later, but it's not about being nice to anybody. It's about lying on credentialing, and also the fact that he did lie on it, and his motivations is money, and actually everyone's motivations is money, but we'll talk about that later.
to lights turning on by themselves, none compare to the
I
following
just
footage.
really need you to get to the end of
On
that
November
book,
6th of
Tool.
2022,
The
at around
last
8:30 in the
I'll get
morning,
to it.
They
I'll
said
get to it
this
tomorrow.
was
bullshit,
captured.
Tool.
I can't wait, because I'm going to get to it. Just today, I actually had to work a lot. Which was sucky.
Just listen to it while you're playing other games. It'll be fine.
No, that's the problem. I was actually like talking.
Is the ghost playing music? What is
Yeah.
happening? Is that an alarm? Like a security siren? That is really wild.
I think maybe it was the camera detecting movement. All right.
Oh, it also detects movement around the fan, so this is kind of set wrong.
I mean, it sees the front door though, so at least I get that. I don't like the distance between the chairs though and that door though. Like if someone's sitting there, it like blocks the whole flow of the room.
Yeah, no. This is another house where the dining room doesn't make sense.
But also the fan doesn't spin that
There's a
fast.
TV. There's a TV behind the kitchen table. And they have 2 remotes on the kitchen table.
Where's their TV? Oh, I see it now. I
On the
see it.
wall on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
left.
Well, one's for the Roku. They attached a Roku. One's a Roku remote.
All right, actually, I do know some people
Yeah,
who
yeah.
would want to watch TV during dinner, so...
Although
mean, I
knowledge
do.
info is given on this clip,
Yeah, me
it's
too,
still
but we
pretty
just
weird.
got TV trays and
All that is known is that no one was home when this happened.
Dogs, man.
Because we're
As with
slobs,
most
and the
viewers,
worst.
Troy
I
can't
would.
seem to explain this. But of course, what are your thoughts on this?
Hey,
It's a
Ghost
door
or
opened and
something
closed.
else?
all it is
If you
a
caught
door.
something creepy on
And then the
camera,
fucking
or
napkins
if there's
on the
any
table
ghost
went up
videos
and
you'd like me to
down
check
like there was
out
a
and include in the
breeze.
next compilation, you can send them over to
It latches, though, so that wasn't- that was on
scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's
Probably
get back
wife
to the
wanted
video.
TikTok views. I do appreciate though that they weren't in it.
That was it. Well, they
This
were a little
last
bit.
video
He
comes from
spanked her
Anna
with a towel.
Tan, who's the
No, she
mother of a
spanks
baby
him.
girl named Evelyn. It was only a few months ago that Anna's
Wait,
brother
what?
passed away.
I feel like
His passing
Nuke
has
No.
been very painful for Anna,
Nuke
Show
did this.
regular,
considering
the
how
haunted
close he
hour
was
is
to
3
her and her
a.m.
daughter.
Nuke did
We all know
this.
this.
Although tragic, Anna takes comfort in the thought that he still lives on in the afterlife
Yeah,
and
we've seen
continues
this
to
one.
watch over Evelyn and the rest
We'll
of
see
her
it again.
family. One day, Anna and her daughter are in the kitchen
Yeah,
when
she's
something
like,
very
Unky's
strange
there
happens.
or something, and she starts
Anna
having
takes
a
out her
conversation.
phone and begins to record. This is what was captured.
She's gonna say he's talking, and she feels good that he's watching over or some bullshit.
They have interesting kitchen chairs or dining room chairs.
They do, but I think their kitchen layout's pretty nice. It's huge though.
Who are
Yeah, the
you
kitchen is
talking
huge.
to?
Look how many steps she takes. 5, 6, 7.
Should give that kid Diet Mountain Dew in there. Yeah, see, Uncle.
Who are you
That
talking
doesn't sound
to?
like Uncle. She could be saying anything.
I know that was your same argument last time.
I know, but I'm still mad about it.
See, you hear Uncle or
Asshole.
Apple?
She's saying asshole.
Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are
Say
you
hi
talking
to the
to?
asshole again.
Who are you talking to?
Only a person who thinks there's a ghost there
It
runs up
appears
to
as
the
though
kid
Evelyn
like,
is talking
who are
to
you
someone.
talking
No
to?
Anna
shit.
is convinced that her baby daughter had been in contact
My
with her
daughter
deceased
is
uncle.
haunted.
This notion becomes even more believable considering that a male voice is heard early in the video.
I thought that was in the video. That's just a noise.
If you listen closely, the word uncle can be heard.
Why
For
would the
this
ghost
reason,
say uncle?
Including the fact that her daughter kept on
Why
repeating
would the
uncle
fuck
over
ghost
and
say
over.
uncle?
Who are you talking to?
I have never called myself uncle. If I was a ghost, I'd be like,
Anna believes that her brother
Joystick.
was present during this recording.
Doubt.
Like with most videos though, I'll let you decide whether
You're
or not
right.
that's the case.
I'd say somebody else's
all in
name
all,
to fuck with
although
people.
strange, this video is pretty wholesome.
That was such bullshit. I bet
Thanks
the
for
brother's not even
watching,
dead.
and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
I didn't enjoy, bub.
Oh, that was AIDS. I did appreciate some of them, like even though it was fake.
I am an unkie.
I
Several
did.
children.
I did appreciate some again, even though it was fake. But man, it's like the first one dragged on way too long. The second one, and he was clothed all the time, so it wasn't even remotely believable, and their fight was stupid. I can't remember the second one, so that tells you something. Third one was that guy going into the thingy, which was completely fake. But man, why didn't he pull out his gun? I had respect when he did that.
You only can do it once.
The security guard was just a blatant lie. It was almost on the news that I was going to put on, but I was like, I'm too lazy. But it was a news story that I looked at. And then the last one we saw before, which is also bullshit, just kids talking to shit. Kids do dumb shit all the time. Like they have, yeah, imaginary friends might be a ghost. Ah!
Well, does your imaginary friend called Uncle? No, I don't think so.
I don't remember, but I don't know if I trust any imaginary friend that refers to themselves as a third person.
Uncle.
Let's get out of here. Uncle.
I just need one ghost that fucking like yells, "Hey, fuck you, guy." I just need him to say it like that.
I would love a ghost that's just yelling.
That's what's gonna happen when I die.
I'm just gonna be like,
I'm
just
putting
gonna be
all of my
swearing.
mental energy. If I fucking die, I'm gonna come back as an angry ghost that swears at people. I'll say racist shit too, just to get a rise out of people.
Please. Do it to streamers. Get them in trouble.
Yeah. That wasn't me. It was a ghost.
Who is the ghost? We knew you were a Nazi. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. We're going to do the bit where we rate things. Where they stay is where they
Love
are, and
rating.
that's where they stay forever. So when we rate something, that's where it goes. It can go up, it can go down, but it will never change from that spot unless it's pushed up or pushed down. What do you got for us today?
Today I would like to bring to the table the batteries that come with things.
I love
You
them.
know, when they already have batteries, but they're not a brand
Batteries
name.
included.
Yes, but they're never a brand name.
No, I don't
They're
care.
batteries.
Oh, trust me, show. I'm just gonna haunt everyone for days.
Generic ass batteries.
I love me some
Well,
batteries included.
Batteries, I guess it has to be the cap. Yeah, batteries included has to be it. Yeah.
Batteries included, 100%. I love it.
I like being able to use the thing immediately. That's nice.
Gentlemen.
I just like that they included them. I think it's great because as a kid growing, like now it doesn't matter because most things are lithium ion and all that shit.
Well, and like the batteries last like an hour, but like if you want to try the thing out now,
Yeah,
it's
that
great.
was amazing in the day, man. I love oh, dude. I remember buying a Game Boy at the at Walmart. I had all the Game Boy versions. I had a Game Boy Mini, a Game Boy Color, and then like another variant. And I remember buying it, and then on the way home, I couldn't turn it on.
No batteries.
No batteries. I don't even know a game even, but I wanted to hear that ding,
ding. Yeah.
So I love me some batteries included.
I do too. I legitimately love a battery included. I get a little mad to this day when you buy things and it doesn't come with fully charged batteries.
And I agree.
I understand it's an impracticality, but like, come on.
The batteries in that exercise bike, my dad didn't even know had batteries in it because they were included and he didn't know they were there anymore. And they lasted 25 years.
Hell yeah, that rules.
All right, so I'm gonna rate these above Hot Pockets. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty good spot. I'm like looking around it.
Yeah, I love
that's higher than I would have immediately said, but that seems about right. Like every time I see them, they make me happy.
And there we go. We're not even gonna.
I would rate batteries included higher than batteries.
100%.
Yeah.
I always have keep my house stocked with batteries because I hate needing them and not having them. We do too. Okay, I should rephrase. I don't do that. Timba does that. I never use batteries. There are two things that I have that use batteries. One is this mouse that I replace the battery on once every couple years, and then which is one AAA battery, and then Rock Band controllers.
I insist on buying my wireless controllers. I always insist they use actual batteries. I don't trust. I don't like the internal ones.
I don't mind charging them.
The internal ones will eventually die on me.
Yeah.
And I plan on using a good controller for as long as possible.
I can keep it plugged in. And I have a bunch of controllers.
I like wireless.
So I'm going to do gingerbread houses.
TV remote is also legit.
Yeah. My TV remote is plugged in.
What?
Because it connects to the Apple TV and the Apple TV turns it on.
You plug it in?
You could recharge it. Plug it in to charge it. It's a lightning cable.
Yeah, but eventually the battery in there is going to die.
Yeah, by then I'll need a new Apple TV anyway. Who cares?
Damn, look at this guy.
I mean, I'm not wrong. So an Xbox controllers can have internal batteries.
Hey, Xbox controllers are legit if you're running Windows. I'm sorry.
And I do too, actually. I use Windows Xbox. So I don't have to reconfigure it.
It fucking works. It just works when you're in that ecosystem.
Gingerbread houses. Oops.
Oh, you want to do something you want to get on that Christmas
I stay on festive.
I mean, it's November, but okay.
Yeah, but it's after Thanksgiving,
gingerbread houses.
So therefore it's okay.
Here's the thing I don't like about gingerbread houses.
Assembly.
You can't fucking eat them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You fucking pull out all your good candy to make a fucking house. It looks great. My God. This thing is beautiful. I want to bite into it. And then your mom fucking yells at you and says, no. That gingerbread is 2 weeks old. Yeah. You're going to have a bad time.
I think...
Fucking hate it.
Hear me out here. I would say it's on the same level of pumpkin carving. Equally useless. Well, I would say above it, though, looks a little bit better, and it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, pumpkins have that real unfortunate thing of you do it and you're like, yay. Yeah. And then it falls apart. Like if you keep your gingerbread house nice, that thing will actually keep like forever. I wouldn't use it again. Seems like a bad idea.
Gingerbread men are delicious. I love me a good gingerbread cookie.
I love gingerbread. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, this is
the gingerbread house is a fucking blasphemy.
All right, chat. What are we putting in here? Let's get something. I'm gonna speed some of these bits up a bit because we had a long talk in the beginning.
We did. I think it was like a record talk. 5 star.
It was. We were just so involved. I had fun making gingerbread. We might do it this year. I'm still on the fence, Lucy. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know because I just don't want to do it myself. That's the only reason I don't want to do it.
I think I know what I want to do for the next festive one, but that doesn't help you. We need something from chat.
I saw smoke detectors. Unrelated though. The Book of Genesis? No, Genesis.
Well,
sucks.
no, I would want to do
Revelations.
the Bible. Like, why would we?
No,
break up the
Revelation's
Bible?
higher. But then we're gonna start.
We're gonna
opening a
fucking rank
door.
each chapter of the fucking Bible.
No. Book of Genesis is its own little thing.
It's in the Bible.
It's its
In
own
a
thing.
modern Bible, it's in there.
No, yeah, but then it's not the book.
I mean, back in the day, they were separate books. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're doing abridged shit, what is this? Tom DeLonge's book?
it's not abridged. They put it together like the Lord of the
With
Rings.
a bridge. Recently, as my PS5 controller, I traded my firstborn for a free. I got one of them right there, but no one wants a firstborn.
Yeah. Beeston's not wrong though. Bible was cooler back when God was vengeful and fucking.
That's why I
turned
said
people to
Revelation's
pillars of
good.
salt and shit.
Actually, I
Yeah.
don't remember. I just wanted to be me. I think it was you, Lucy. I actually think it was. Pre-decorating out of season. Ooh. That
Like, how
applies to
early are we saying
all.
out of season?
So it's like out of like not just Christmas, like out Halloween.
So, like, if you put Christmas decorations up before Halloween,
like that type of shit, yeah.
that far out of season is fucking a blasphemy.
Yeah, but even like not just
You
that.
should go to hell.
In the Book of Revelations, you will.
You would. And your crops will wither.
And same with like pumpkins and shit, and like Halloween stuff too early before October.
Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit. Like, I'm a little uppity about people putting up like Christmas decorations before like November ends.
Here's my thing: if people want to celebrate something, I'm like, hey, do you, man? It doesn't bother me. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. Admittedly, on the grand scale of everything that bugs me, it's pretty low.
Well, I'm not even saying.
But
like Lucy just
but
said.
let me
she
tell
made
you,
it-
you
Lucy
are in the
made it
wrong
about
neighborhood.
her. No, she made it about
You're in the
her.
wrong neighborhood. Because Christmas decorations in my part of town come with music that play all the fucking time.
Well, I'm saying
during the daytime hours.
I'm saying, like, if someone puts something up early, I'm not gonna feel obligated to do it to match them.
How
I don't
many
have that.
times do you want to hear around Thanksgiving Jingle Bell Rock?
I mean,
Come to my house.
I kind of want
sit
to
on
watch
my
Home
porch.
Alone, so kind of a lot.
You will hear it 6 or 7 times a day.
I don't know.
But that's me. That's something. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Is my neighbors like it too much?
I would say the only annoyance I have with it is stores selling things out of season too early.
Oh my god, that's insanity. What? Like when I went into the fucking store and I was like, I'm gonna go get a Halloween costume.
Right, and it's Christmas.
And it was like already Christmas.
Yeah, I think the only issue that's like super annoying about it, like this is just coming from personal opinion of me being right all the time, is the advent calendar for the wine at Costco was sold in August. Now keep this in mind. They used to be harder to get.
Yes, extremely hard.
So you would have to buy it in August for
I didn't think you were
it.
gonna get it.
I knew I was going to get because I knew a Costco that no one goes to, but then they had enough actually. But my point is, for other advents that you might be interested in, like a Scotch one or a whiskey one, you have to order it super early. I kind of find it a little annoying.
Yeah, I couldn't get a beer one. I tried.
Oh, you did? I know you tried. I got a beer one.
Yeah, I tried. I couldn't get it. I was mad.
Well, it sucks. There's a lot. It's not as heavy though. Thing is, in your own house, whatever. But like 2 of my radio stations went to Christmas music only before Thanksgiving. I'm not emotional yet. Well, here's your problem. You listen to the radio. I haven't listened to the radio
Christmas
in decades.
is booze.
And even when I want to listen to the radio show, like our show, I want to listen to one like that. I don't even listen to the radio. I just podcast it because they upload to Spotify.
Can I get like just metal music that has like jingle bells in it though?
Yes. Actually, on
All
mine
right,
you
sick.
can. And actually, yeah, if you're here on Saturdays at late at night, they do that.
All right.
93.7.
I could be into that.
It'll
Like
be
if I get
local,
like
though.
some
I think
Enter
it's local shit.
Sandman and it's like da da
No,
da
it'll be
da
weird
da
shit,
jingle da da.
In my car, I don't. I plug my phone in right away and I listen to my badass music.
Oh,
Sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I almost fell asleep on a car ride with it once.
That's weird. I
It
was up
great.
all night and I was falling asleep. Then I
I'm
woke
sitting
up
there.
an hour and a half later.
It's
You could've
fucking
changed it.
vaporwave shit while I'm trying to drive. It's great.
Synthwave. It's so good. I listened to that a lot of the way to Kentucky. Have you guys seen God's Not Dead? They made
Yes.
4 of them, didn't they?
Fucking Kevin Sorbo's finest
No,
movie.
it's 3. It was 3 of his, didn't he?
He only did the first one.
Yeah, he's only in, but I think they made 3. 4? I was right on the first time. There we go. See? I'm educated.
Yeah, I watched it as part of a holiday thing on a bad movie server. Guess what? It's bad.
Yeah, I'm more of a God must be crazy type of thing. But I'm gonna rate this.
I also watched a movie where somebody tried to time travel to assassinate Jesus, and it was great.
How about Under Thanksgiving?
I do like Thanksgiving. Here's the thing. I need it around Fushigi.
I'm okay with down. I think it's too low.
Above Far Side?
I would say above Uranus.
Yeah, it's the taint.
It's the taint. Because I still think. Well, no, above Scented Candles. I just fuck Scented Candles.
Oh. Well, it's because you can't smell them because you keep getting that
Yes.
stupid disease.
Yes. We're just gonna put it there. Speed things along pre. Because
Yeah,
I'm also
sure, it's
including
fine.
this to outside
I mean,
of
it's
Christmas.
true. It's in the list.
I'm including outside of Christmas though. Like you'll see 4th of July sparklers and fucking fireworks shit in fucking.
Oh, the fireworks
in April.
selling gets mad now because, yeah, people are like, I gotta stock up
Yeah.
before they get banned.
Oh, that was rating things to rate things. Fuck you.
It's a true list.
All right, let's keep hopping back and forth between scenes.
But I'm
Limp.
happy.
You never know when I'm coming.
Just like Uncle. Where did I put it on my desktop? All right, today, god damn, it's so challenging. Your challenge is you need to murder a bear in Super Noah's Ark 3D.
Oh, it's Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
I haven't played this
It's
game
great.
since 2002.
it's the final level of the game.
Yeah, I know,
But
it's-
you just
it's
only have to
Mecha
kill the
Hitler.
boss. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to kill that boss.
I gotta kill Mecha Hitler.
Start a prediction. Will Tool kill a bear? Yes, he hates cheese, man.
It's paused. Sick.
No, he loves the poo. All right. 1 minute for your submissions. Gamble your points away for my enjoyment. No, I mean, yes, you are knocking it unconscious, but I mean, honestly, he's murdering him. You have 3 lives, by the
never
way.
kills animals, just children.
Also, when you start out, you get the equivalent of the minigun. It's right in front of you.
Oh, I gotta learn the buttons.
Every time you
though.
die, you will start back here. Part of the challenge, figuring out where the fuck the boss is. Good luck. You get tons of ammo, though.
Yeah, I just gotta remember how to play.
Let's see. So far, the predictions are aligning that you love the poo. And only one person was bold enough to say that you hate cheese, man.
Which one's me winning?
You hating cheese, man, and murdering a bear.
Okay, cool.
Well, putting a bear to sleep. Forever, probably.
Oops.
This is gonna close with
Oh,
only...
we're still playing. I didn't realize.
If Lucy does it, oh my god, she stands to win a lot of points. All right, you got strafe, you've got shoot on one button and interact on a different button. Don't worry about changing weapons. You always equip to the best one, which is the one you're currently holding. Also,
shot
you
again?
want to help you out. That's a ranged weapon, so you don't see anything, but trust me, it's ranged.
Oh, I know. I just was trying to figure out.
You're feeding them. You have 82% health.
I know.
That fucking animal, that deer hurt you. Oh my god! It's a fucking angry ostrich.
Okay, strafe. I'm getting.
I'm looking at the wrong window. I need to look at the
I'm getting
live game feed.
strafe mixed up.
What do you mean? It's on the shoulders. It makes
I
perfect
know.
sense.
No, it doesn't. I'd rather.
Like, keep an eye open for doors. Oh god, watch out for that deer! You have 69 health, nice.
I have. Oh shit! I was looking at the feet as my health.
No.
I'm getting
Health
the
is your
controls down. Don't worry.
Look at how many points you have, though. 11,000! Wow! No one's ever gotten 11,000 points. You might actually be able to do this just by virtue of eventually you'll figure out where the boss is and you have lives.
I know. I'm just killing all the ads first. I'm still getting the
No
strafe
ads.
down. Yeah, the ads are right there.
They don't add. They just exist. It's not an ad.
Where'd he go? There you are, you son of a bitch. Did you go right
Also,
or
this
go
level does have secrets, but
He didn't.
I
He
don't
went
know if
left.
there's any good way for you to find
I don't know
it.
where he went.
That's alright. Whatever.
Ah, fuck him. Open? Wasn't that the door for open? Ah, fuck it.
On my Xbox controller, it's me.
The wrong button. I'm going back to check out this door. Hello, mister.
The feed for the live feed
It
is
was not
looking
the-
like shit right now. I'm looking at the other feed for now, which is nice and crispy.
I got This fucker!
Yeah,
you
that
said I
room
didn't have
has
to
a lot
worry
of dudes
about
in it.
him!
I want you to lose. I don't know why you would take my advice. How's that classic Doom feeling right now?
It's
Pretty
taking
good,
a little
right?
bit getting
You
used
got
to.
the minigun.
Ow! This strafing
Look, you
is
got-
fucking me up.
78 health, I think it says on it. You're doing fine.
I'm doing terrible.
50?
That was awful.
Come on, you can keep your range on things. You have a minigun. Don't run into people's faces. What are you doing?
I was trying to strafe.
You gotta keep your range. You have 1 life left. You haven't even found where the boss is. That's my way of saying the room you wandered into is not where the boss is. It's just a
I
room with
figured
dudes
that.
in it.
I wasn't going back in that room because that room had AIDS.
It says at the bottom how many lives. Although, low-key, I do think you get 1 more go at 0. We'll see how generous I'm feeling. Or if he's squandered it. 15,000 points? No one's ever had that many points before.
Fucking piece of shit guy over there.
Also, when you kill them, they drop health. That's or not health.
Whoa!
Ammo.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Yeah, antelopes are assholes, aren't they?
What the hell?
Um, yeah, he'll say if you try to open a thing that's not actually a door.
Oh, I thought I heard a door though.
I don't know. Have you tried looking at the map?
Yeah, I know I was gonna, but so the
Wow,
boss
look at this
is.
map.
I know the boss is either in that big room, which is where I was suspecting, or he's
You
further.
want to know a
in.
hint? I'll give you
No.
1 hint.
All right, sure, why not?
You need a key.
I figured this fucking dumb bitch.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, use that minigun. Use those doorways. Yeah, look at this strategy.
No, turn! Where?
No, you were getting done dirty by that ostrich.
Where? I couldn't turn around. I was strafing.
But you might have 1 more. You might have 1 more.
No. Oh, there
You
it
got
is.
killed by a goat.
I know.
This is it. This is your last try. I'm giving you this try because you didn't even get the fucking key.
Hey, fuck you! I'm conserving too much ammo. That's my fucking problem right now.
Yeah, don't worry about fucking conserving ammo. It auto aims a bit too. You know, this is like Bible game for children.
It's a Wolfenstein reskinned.
I'm actually kind of proud of them putting in ability to strafe. Like, baseball didn't have that.
The door open that I didn't know about.
I don't know. This level has 2 secrets.
Someone's opening a door. So if I think there's a secret, it's gonna be on the bottom door. Oh, it's not in there.
This room sucks. Love it.
I'm out of
Watch your
ammo!
six.
Eat
Go
the
get more.
seeds!
There's some right there. Oh, don't run into the room. Oh, don't do that. There's a guy behind you.
I know! Open the fucking door!
Look at that. You earned another life. Should I let you have that?
Yeah, I earned it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's like this game is made for children, so they're pretty generous.
I cleared out this room. Hell yeah. Strafe. Fucking sleeping bitches. So I need to go in that stupid room I don't want to go in to get the fucking stupid thing. Which is
Okay,
open.
you found some help.
Oh, I didn't know about this door.
You might if you looked at the map. The game pauses when you look at the map. Oh, did you see how many fucking blind corners are up there? Isn't
I
that
did.
good?
I saw it ahead of time. This isn't good. Do bananas hurt me? Nope.
I think so.
Oh, what's my bomb button?
I don't know, push buttons.
Do I really gotta check all these fucking corners? I knew it, you fucking asshole.
You do. I have to check out every corner.
You jerked off in my mouth! Alright, we're big dick in this
All right.
one.
This is the last one no matter what. We
Yeah,
can't
you know how
keep
bad
doing
you were
this
finding
forever.
things. I've known you for over a year, but never know how bad you were at finding
Want me
things
to give
in
you a
video
tip?
games.
Go quick, real quick. One tip. Turn 180 degrees. Face the back of the room. There's a secret. There's a door.
Just let me open it.
Oh, there's also a bunch of health there. But there's a way to get in there.
And I just get this rope.
You know what? Maybe
I
don't
don't-
worry about it.
I don't want to pick up the health.
Just remember that health star. Next time you're running around with 30 health.
Alright, we're gonna come from the other side to get that fucking ostrich.
Ostriches are real assholes. I don't know.
Oh, I see you down there.
This is the only game I've seen that has captured how fucking dickish an asshole that like an ostrich is.
Oh, that was the first flawless attempt we've ever done on that fucking... Wait! There's another one!
It's alright. Your weapon
Wait
is like
a minute, I
infinite
don't remember
range.
this door.
Bunch of shit in here.
Oh, yeah. Give me that feed. There's health there, too. So you can't pick up health, so I can explore that area.
Did you look at the map, by the way? It was the back side of that room.
Okay. So that door didn't do anything.
It does when you open up the other thing. Like that thing that's jutting out is that room.
I still feel like this duck room has some significance.
It will be significant. I mean, why would they make ducks on the... You ever think about how Noah had to fucking put to sleep like 1,000 fucking ostriches? By throwing food in its face?
Come on. Where the hell are they?
Bonk, you're wrong. If you read every page of the Bible, you would know that.
Took damage. We can heal that. We can heal that up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know 2 places with health.
No, but they drop me so fucking fast.
Also, I never realized until I was watching someone else play this how much of a fucking slideshow this game is.
Ooh, I got a key for that door that I didn't have the key for.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're ready. You've done it. It only took you fucking 4 lives or whatever.
I haven't played this game and I barely fucking did, and I played on the computer, Wolfenstein. I beat Hitler once. We're gonna go back and get some life before we venture into the next room. I just don't want to get dropped.
Strats. Oh my
Alright,
god,
here
the
we go.
strategy.
I'm gonna kill those bears for cheese, man.
Find the fucking. It's one bear. There's just one bear. And after if you kill it, that's actually the end of the game. It's the final boss. He's learning?
Where the fuck is those ostriches? I know there's one in there. I see you walking on over there.
Like, I mean, people are gonna say, Noah's not murdering any of these animals. He's putting them all to sleep. What do you think Noah's gonna do when he fucking...
I know you were here, you reindeer bitch!
That fucking thing impaled him. He's not gonna go and look on it favorably when he's walking through that room later.
I heard something. Where are you? Fuck you, getting life. Well, did we clear this room? Clear it? Might have cleared it.
Make sure to always check your map for doors.
Well, we don't need it. We know the door we're going into.
Oh, do we?
Oh, there's life here. I have to go backwards. All right, cool. Well, I mean, there's always this fucking thing. I mean, unless it's a secret door.
There are some secret doors in this game. Because it is fucking Wolfenstein. It's fine. Whatever. You're at full health. You've got loads of ammo. You have a key. You're ready to fuck.
Where? You
It's right
piece of
beside you.
shit!
They put it in the door to fucking kick your ass.
Well, we're gonna top ourselves off.
There
As
you
a bear,
go.
I'm a top.
Yeah, you're a power top.
Power top. Ooh. Oh, that's not even gonna full me up then.
That's alright, you got 2 more on the other
I
side
know,
of
it's
that
still
room.
not gonna full me up. I'm gonna get to like 99, I think.
Go into the monkey room.
Nope, that did it. I feel
those are big heals.
I felt vindictive.
Jeez, man, you're not allowed to say you. You're not allowed to say you to the power bear top, whatever. Well, maybe you are. Maybe you can. Honestly, yeah, actually, it's legit. Keep an eye open for any pixels that look like maybe they're hostile. Oh!
You son of a bitch. Turn!
He was right there around the corner, getting ready to get you.
That's why I went away from the door. Here's the question. Which door? What is this?
Big slingshot. Only 6 shots.
What do you mean I can't open the door? I need another key?
No, you don't. You sure you tried to open it correctly?
You said I didn't have to do the level.
You do. You have to get a key. It's a silver one, not a gold one.
I hate this room.
I think you hate this game.
I do that too.
You know what helps with paranoia? Oh, never mind. This is the room that you should be paranoid about.
Yep.
Yeah, shoot that watermelon. How is this not fatal to shoot a fucking watermelon at their fucking head like that? It's a rocket launcher.
I figured. That's what the fruit is. No, it's feed. How do I get that feed?
You have to find watermelons.
Can I hit that guy from here? Nope.
I don't know if this actually has blast radius. On account
Piece
of
of shit.
It's not actually a rocket launcher, it's a fucking watermelon.
What about fruit? I want to use the fruit.
I don't know, have you tried pushing every button?
Nope. Now I have.
Yeah, I don't remember what fruit does. I'll have to look it up.
I don't know what hit me.
You're at 80% health, you're still doing okay.
I'm going back. Are you kidding me? We're cleaning this out, boys. We're gonna fucking do it right. There's no reason not to. Boom, 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 boom. Holy shit, this is intense.
Oh, if you get 50 pieces of fruit, you get a life. It doesn't actually do anything else.
Oh, I got 50 already?
No, I think you got it from points. But if you die, I'm fucking calling it, because you've been doing this challenge for a while.
That's hostile?
Everything is hostile.
Come on, boys. They're coming.
I don't
worry.
know if enemies can open doors.
They have. They fucked. That reindeer fucked me.
You're at 100 health. How are you fucked?
Not good. I haven't fought him yet. What's that noise?
I kind of do want you to win because the idea of Lucy getting a ridiculous number of points because no one believed in you is very funny to me.
What is that over there?
Oh, do you hear a weird noise? I don't get audio, so I can't know. If you hear a weird noise, it means the bear is hunting you. I could have said nothing, but
I assume.
if you hear a weird noise, it's trying to find you.
It's weird. The hunter is becoming the hunted.
I like how you avoided going into the new room.
I want to find him.
Giant.
Clear. You gotta clear rooms. He's in that room now. That's where that noise is
That would be
coming
my guess, given this biggest thing near you that's new, and you hear the thing. Oh my god, he might win. He might beat Super Noah's Ark 3D. You like this little airlock system they devised to try to stop you from trying to bait them into the hall?
They opened doors! Got me.
He got by a bear.
That doesn't even look like a fucking bear.
He got by a bear, though.
Well, they got a wonderful 10. Why did it stop? Oh, there it goes.
Because you paused.
That game sucks.
He loves to poo. Confirm.
It does. Ah, fucking level sucks.
Congratulations, Cheeseman and Monk, on your 5 hard-earned points.
No, I was busy focusing. That airlock system fucked me. I was trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I know, because you tried to walk backwards and you couldn't.
No, I know. I was gonna turn around and open it.
Liam.
Watchful eyes.
The fuck? The live stream is ahead of my feed of you right now. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how the hell that happened for you. Oh, Monk did match your points. Nice.
No, he didn't.
Mods yeah, it does. It's 22,000.
He matched the points in the same point.
No, it was 22. 22.5 versus 20K. God, he doesn't even read. He doesn't even
whine again.
He's broke his mixers.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they got a lot of points actually. So look at that. Hey, it's movie review time. We got a double feature we got to talk about. First one up.
No, I didn't hate this movie.
In the Electric Mist.
Did you think it was at all problematic that this man really wanted to be able to talk to and like was like sympathizing with was a fucking Confederate soldier?
No, oh, I knew that right off the bat. I was like, wow. But wasn't the soldier doing it because he just had to do it?
I don't think the soldier was real.
Well, it wasn't. It was in his head, unlike the next movie.
Right.
Uh,
I don't know. The only thing I liked about this movie is that it had a guy named Dave in it.
Dave, I mean, the movie's pretty much about...
It's whatever.
It's a dude
Okay, here's the thing.
Trying to solve 2 murders at once.
Right. Here's the thing. It's incredible how much star power is in this movie for a movie that went direct to fucking DVD.
Yep.
Like, it makes no fucking sense.
It's amazing on how John Goodman, every scene he's in, top dick.
He's great. Loved
so
it.
fucking good. So fucking good. But every other one, I think Tommy Lee Jones just didn't care anymore. Like, I think this is where he just stopped caring. Also, the drunk driver bit, and also who swims in
Oh my
swamps?
God. Tommy Lee Jones is so bad at driving drunk. I have never seen somebody be that shitty.
It was
immediately just drives into a ditch. What an idiot!
What a fucking pussy! I
Didn't
don't
even
know.
have the decency to crash into a car. What the fuck?
I didn't think there was. Well, he was in AA. He wasn't supposed to be drinking. He wasn't drugged. He was dosed. He was drugged.
I know, but still, like, it was real dumb. Like, the stupid double mystery, man. I don't know.
The double mystery
like,
was
it
dumb.
ended too fucking clean.
Yep.
Because, like, in the end, he just, like, goes to the guy's house. They shoot him. Okay, wait. This movie is a lot of police fucking abusing their power, first of all.
Yes, it does.
Because they do shoot people and then cover it up, like,
well, no, they never covered
times.
it up the first time. They never covered it up. He never took the gun.
They contemplated it. They
did.
definitely went, I got this pea shooter.
I got it for you, man. Yeah, he never
and
covered
then, like,
it
at
up.
the end with the FBI agent, he's like, oh, no, he was armed. You just don't know it yet. What the fuck,
I know.
dude?
That was something else. I don't know. I didn't like this movie. I thought it was kind of dragged out. I wanted to know some of the stuff like the ghost bits, but the ghost bits never really mattered. It didn't do anything.
No.
It was all in his head. And first off, Sidewinder didn't know
Well,
that
your
guy
head is
wasn't
pulling
there.
out Confederate soldiers. like, what's going on in there?
Well, you know, Deep South. I know.
It's okay, though, because the one he was worried about was a dead black boy.
Well, no, that he saw. He
Oh, yeah,
saw
he was
that
a
as a
kid when he
kid.
saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a kid when he saw it. So I'm just adding movies. So that one, I mean, but again, how the woman like wears the coat and the guy snipes her. Like, he's at a distance where he can snipe and no one sees it. But he's able to also not tell it's him, even though she's 3 feet shorter than he is.
Right. Like,
what?
There's a lot of in this movie, much like in the book I read by Tom DeLonge.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, I don't rate this one. Didn't rate too high. It was pretty boring.
It
wasn't anything.
Surprising why it didn't go to theaters.
It was based on
is
a book.
It's a mid movie. It's like a B-ass movie that somehow got fucking Goodman and Tommy Lee
Goodman
Jones
is
in
the
it.
star in it. Tommy Lee Jones, I think, was already on his way out.
Yeah, it's just such a weird thing.
How about this movie?
Great movie. Fantastic movie.
This movie was
Don't
great,
know why
right?
somebody would try to rate it low, because I'm angry about it. Anyway, no, this movie is very good. Like, I knew about this from Reputation, but I hadn't seen it until today for the first time. And I adored it.
It was so fun on how they did everything. And it was about a guy.
Oh my god. The lady's head gets cut off and fucking confetti shoots out is the funniest shit.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
And it keeps happening.
And then when they go into scenes where they become like little fucking those paper bag puppets that we used to do, you know, man, it was so good. It was such a fun movie, and it was a comedy, which I don't know why I have to keep.
Even though people
referencing.
died, it was still a comedy. Although I was haunted by the monster that took on the appearance of their dead friend. And even they were haunted by it because they're like, is she in there?
Yeah, that was wild though. High five!
That's what man does.
It was so fucking great. It was just good. It was good. I think everything about this movie was just fun. It was wild. I like how you think the guy didn't really make a labyrinth, and everyone goes in like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is bigger on the inside.
And they get wrapped up in the magic. The entire movie, and I said it to you before the stream started, but it is just like a metaphor for like an artist and creation and like getting obsessed, and then just like the frustration of not ever actually finishing or truly finishing a work of art.
No, I didn't say it didn't have deeper meaning, Sidewinder. I said it wasn't a guy's existential crisis.
Yeah.
The things happened in the movie. His art came to life. I said that before. His art came to life. And then it started killing people. But that's just the comedy of it all.
Well, it makes it funny. Like, if people died and they bled blood, or like when terrible thing happens and they actually... Like, then it wouldn't mean the same.
It was a horror. It was a horror movie. Then it was like, but this wasn't. This was
It died. The guy fucking got his hand bit off by a wall vagina, and he made a functioning cardboard hand to replace it.
That functioned after he got out.
Yeah, that's how good he is.
Mm-hmm. His art came to life.
No, I'm trying to think of anything about this movie that bothers me, and honestly. No.
No, it was just there's so many bits on it
it's so already like they're all bought in on the fantasy, which makes it great. There's the internal logic of the world stays consistent, even though it's like wild. Like if you get got by something in the maze, you become arts and crafts. Like that's consistent.
And it's great too because they kept the thing where you can't cheat. Like they're like, why don't we cut a hole through? It causes vibrations and attracts it. And it's a bad idea. Yeah. And it can't have a labyrinth without a minotaur.
No, of course. And it has to have traps. It's not a maze, it's a labyrinth.
Yeah.
Which also, I laughed because at the end when he said they should call it, Dave made a maze, and I was like, it wasn't a maze, it was a labyrinth. Immediately! The other guy goes, it wasn't a maze, it was a labyrinth.
Yeah, because otherwise it would just be a bunch of hallways or something stupid.
Right.
It was
you
good
something
movie.
To make it
yeah,
exciting.
I recommend that. Like, I'll always recommend that movie. Like, if you want something fun, that's your fucking movie. And they did it in a very creative way. Set design, beautiful. There are little scenes that changed.
All the box scenes they had, they only could build 2 at a time, and they got all of their things for the most part from American Apparel.
It checks out.
Like they just got all the excess boxes from them and just kept building shit.
It makes sense. I mean, they did a good job building. I also
considering each room was bespoke and built, like actually built, incredible.
I mean, low cost design too, especially since it's free boxes.
Yeah.
The vagina bit was really funny because everyone's just like
every single person.
But we know what time that is, boys. It's time to spin the wheel. Christmas edition.
For a while there, I was going to be mad at you about making a double feature because I watched that first movie.
I know.
And then I was like, motherfuckers, make me watch another movie.
We're gonna change this to Christmas. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. No, those are all nations. Where's Garrett is?
There's holidays in there. I know it is.
That's Halloween. I chose poorly.
I've used Wheel of Names before.
Let's buy. No, we're not doing that. We're Christmas. Boom. That
there
looks awful, but it's there. Let's spin it.
It's Christmas now.
We only have 5 movies. We'll add more later.
Medea Christmas is on this fucking list.
We're watching Christmas Crime Story.
Christmas
One last heist.
Story.
It is there. I checked.
I wrote crime with an CH. I know, but I have to make the stupid thing for it.
I know.
Because I have pride in my work.
There we go. Saving that list.
The week where the couple times where I've been off, the people who put the stuff in the watch list, they didn't have pride in the work. Very disappointing.
Let's get that out of here.
Oh my god, this gun that's a candy cane though.
Looks good, right? Let's go. Ready for the news?
Yeah, I can news it up. Hold up, I gotta look at
Who
this DM.
DM'd
Oh,
you?
news. Oh, Twitch does it all the time, but it's always the same DM every time.
Oh, buy merch.
It's like, oh, watch out! The loot crate cave's got loot in it. Oh my god! You want a shirt that says Twitch that's melting? No, not really.
No, no. I mean, now, do you want one that says Joey's Aioli or Big Drink Energy? Hell, fucking
Much
yes, you
more
do.
inclined to buy. Yeah. This keeps showing up in people's feeds, so I thought I would talk
I saw
about it.
too.
Yeah, it's I don't know why. It's not even the first fucking time this fucking carp of a goldfish was caught. This guy in Britain caught a monster-sized carp nicknamed the Carrot. Weighs nearly 70 pounds, which I assume means about 68. 67.5 it actually turned out.
I would hate
It's
carrying
in
that.
Champagne, France.
That's heavy. You gotta have
It's
steel
non-trivial.
based rod.
And one of the things I keep hearing people complain about is that a carp's not a goldfish. Some goldfish that you fucking get at the fish store are carp.
Yes,
Shut up.
100%.
They only care about the color. Anyway, it's a big fucking fish. Did you see that fish?
It's a big boy. You could make a good soup with that.
It's been caught like 4 or 5 times.
Probably
so,
4
like
different
it's not
fish.
really news. All right. You know you like cold water. You've
do.
had room temperature fucking tap water out of
Yes.
desperation, perhaps.
No, I prefer
Now, get ready for the newest, hottest trend of water in Japan, and maybe coming to us eventually. We have Seiyu water, which is hot water, but it's a specific kind of hot.
How do they
It
warm it?
is,
Do you microwave it?
No, it's kept in a hot container.
It doesn't look like a hot container. It looks like a plastic bottle.
No, that thing is not hot. When it's in the vending machine, it's hot.
It's never.
And then you get it out, and then you have to drink it, I assume, in the next couple of minutes, because it is, let me check, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to cool down pretty quick.
So you're telling me I could just microwave water and have hot water?
Yes, but what if
Dasani
I
hot
told
water?
you? What if I told you that this special water was originally brought up to a boil and then allowed to cool to 104 degrees Fahrenheit?
So there, so you killed
Would
all
it
the
affect
bacteria in it.
your opinion about that water?
Not really, no.
Perhaps it will. One of the funniest things is I was reading through comments and I was Google translating, like, what are people thinking about this actually?
They're
And a lot
excited.
of them are complaining. No, like, a lot of them are complaining that they don't just sell ramen broth. Why not do that? That would be awesome.
I'd be yelling because only at
I'd
104
fucking
degrees.
drink a jug of ramen juice. That sounds great.
I mean, salty. Oh man, I'm hungry. Oh my god, this guy.
I hate this.
I know.
All right. Wait, are you ready for some fucking Civilization, like, 4-ish era bullshit? All
I
right.
already know everything
Kanye.
about this.
Kanye West says he is ready to run for president, but also all laws passed by Kanye West when he is in office must adhere to the Bible.
He's not gonna win. Keep that in mind. Two.
Well,
They said that about Trump, I suppose, but he's not gonna because of.
I love the idea that we live in the fucking year of our Lord 2022, and he's like, you know what we need? A theocracy.
Yes. But here's the wild thing too. So he wanted Trump to be his vice. He offered it to him, and Trump got mad.
Yes,
He's
he
like,
did.
I'm the president. I'm not going to be a vice. But the funny thing is then Trump downplayed it by saying, "Hey, you know, I didn't know he was going to bring because he brought Nick Fuentes over, who's a big anti-Semite and white supremacist, and he brought him in too, and." He's like, I didn't know. I knew one guy here, but I didn't know about the other guy was going to show up. And I'm like, you literally accepted a meeting with an anti-Semite very openly.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. You were just mad because if he offered to be
Anyway,
his vice and not yours.
I'm looking forward to Kanye West versus Owen Wilson 2024.
It's gonna split the vote, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is fun.
I get
Guess
behind
what we
these.
figured out how to do, Tool?
Oh,
Guess
I know.
Guess what?
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Tobacco?
Yeah.
Did you think tobacco is cool? What if tobacco... That's actually tobacco leaves, by the way, if you've never seen them. That's what they look like.
Yes. They
What
dry
if
'em out, though.
tobacco was cocaine?
Yes.
We
Well, sign me up.
figured it out with the magic of science.
It's like tomato, but cocaino.
Tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco. Yeah, tobacco. Yeah.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Like, there's no way to combine those words.
I mean, it's still legal.
Like, okay. Well, no, hold up. This is actually somewhat useful in a world where we are rapidly changing our ideals about, like, how we distribute drugs and how we regulate them. Being able to grow it through tobacco would allow regions of the world that are perhaps not suited to the coca plant to provide that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is a net gain theoretically.
So this is better for us people who want to buy it for cheaper.
It's good if we want to regulate it, which it should be. I fully believe we should be allowed to buy this shit and it should be regulated.
I don't know. Cocaine's dangerous shit, man.
It's not the worst.
No, but
I knew a lot of people who used to use cocaine a lot.
I know some,
and they all said it was a bad idea.
Still use
but like they got better.
Right, chat? I know someone who still uses it.
But like, I see the scientific and societal value of doing this. If nothing else, other than to get it out of certain regions of the world that are a little bit problematic in the way that they're distributing cocaine.
I think if you distributed on, like, let's say like a level like recreational cocaine, a lot of people are gonna die.
I think that it's a terrible idea. Medicinally, though, there is actually a use. People who are wanting to get off of cocaine often need a little cocaine to actually do it properly. There's also some cases, limited cases, like the way that we use opium for medicinal purposes. You can use small amounts of cocaine for medicinal purposes. But they do that.
We just have to get it from elsewhere.
Yeah, it's synthesized.
Or
whatever.
Imagine this in a soda.
Oh, like a coca?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love a coca.
I love me some coca. You could almost
what
call
if it also had tobacco in it?
Oh my god, even better.
Oh my god, I accidentally drank. Oh no, wait, no, it's not cha. That's actually what I ordered.
Yeah. Just add some nicotine and we're good. I knew all your stories, by the way.
Of course, I pulled them all off the news. What the fuck you want from me?
I guess you're right. You're right.
Yeah. How do you... Well, Tool knows how this toilet explodes,
Yeah,
so it's not even fun to ask him.
I know.
People in a Texas dental office came back in the morning after a thunderstorm and found their toilet looked like this. I got to put my finger down more. It was going too high. Because it got exploded by a lightning bolt that went through the ceiling.
Yeah, so it's actually interesting about that, though, too, because it's actually safer.
It means it's conducted somehow.
Yeah.
Like it had a path to ground.
It did. It's probably the metal.
Most toilets, not as much.
No, but all over it. Like, look around it.
Yeah. It's goofy.
It's like showering, generally safe. Peeing while shower or while
I don't feel safe peeing no more.
No, peeing actually is, you're more likely if it strikes your house. Mythbusters said it in one of their episodes that the stream of you peeing is more likely to hit you.
Travel up it.
It wouldn't?
Nah, it'd be so fucking hard. There's too many gaps.
What gaps?
The gaps in the pee.
There's no. You don't have a steady
flow? It's not fucking. It's not perfectly contiguous.
Yours isn't?
No, I mean, like, in reality, the stream, like any stream that's coming out of a thing, like a hose, you will have a hell of a time getting electricity to travel through that.
Well, they said it could still get you, so I'm gonna trust Mythbusters. Also, mine's like a sludge.
Yeah, I mean, if it's coming out like a sludgy syrup, yeah, it's...
Find the episode, season 2 somewhere. I don't know if that's even true. I just made that last bit up. So, this is nightmare fuel, because this almost happened to me. I was on a cruise, and I was leaning on the edge.
Did you fall off?
And I was leaning, not a lot. I didn't put all my hefty weight on it. I was just kind of chilling, leaning on it. And then I kind of got off it, and I noticed that it was unlatched. It was nighttime. Scared the shit out of me.
This happens?
Well,
many times.
Yes, so it did happen on a Carnival
people leaning
cruise.
On windows falling out, people leaning on rails.
Well, the rail should have been locked, but a guy did fall off on a Carnival cruise, and they actually found him at night.
That's nice. That's better than usual.
Hours have passed, and they didn't know he was gone, and it didn't start the search till 11 p.m. and they found him at 2 p.m. the next day.
Was he just floating in the water, just chilling?
Sorry,
Like,
2:30. 200-mile
like-
zone that they had to check. Yeah, he was floating.
Yeah.
There's video.
They're
You can watch the
fucking
video.
lucky as shit
Yep.
is what he is.
You can watch the video of them rescuing him. It's wild.
Yeah.
He's just like a
Like,
bobber, a small little bobber.
Have you ever thought about how much space there is with nothing in the water?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's real hard to see things in it too, especially if it's a person without an orange life
Nothing.
vest or anything on them.
And they
fucking
use
lucky
night
as
vision,
shit.
obviously. But yeah, they found the boy. So this case is kind of annoyingly stupid. So a woman is suing Kraft Mac and Cheese, your Kraft company, for their mac and cheese for $5
this one.
million.
I was so mad at this, I didn't even put it in my news.
Yep, this is so stupid because on the box it says it's ready in 3.5 minutes, but it takes you more time to open the pouch, pour it in, and boil the water. So it's more than 3.5 minutes is her thing. So luckily they're going to defend it.
This woman has never made anything boxed that says done in X minutes because they all do it based on after everything is set up.
Yep. It's when you start actually doing the
Now,
process.
That being said, I do think that's false advertising. I would like it if they would actually say how long it is anticipated from start to
That's
finish.
not true though,
and
because
not
if you
this
eat a
bullshit.
ramen, it says like a ramen you could open up and it says
Well,
it's ready in 2 minutes because you hit 2 minutes on the microwave and it's done. But you
Yeah,
still got to add
and-
the water.
some people will make the argument of, well, it's not entirely untrue because some people, insane ones, install like a boiling water tap. That does exist.
Yes.
You
Or-
can get boiling water on demand.
And you don't know how quick, if you're using electric stove, it could take a lot longer. So how do you rate it? It's just bullshit. It's
Right.
also a frivolous lawsuit. She's gonna lose. I really
No,
fucking
I
hope.
mean, I feel like this has happened probably before with like anything.
if she
fucking
wins, this
stovetop.
opens up like a billion AIDS. Next.
Ghosts.
Ghosts, literally. So a Texas homeowner says her house is haunted, and she rents out like rooms and shit. It's like an Airbnb style, like a bed and breakfast. And she says the ghosts are mainly hookers. Because
Oh,
men find
I
like
remember
their
this.
arms are rubbed and their shoulders and their face is touched. And she literally
they say
claimed
this?
she says they're hookers. Okay, keep this in mind. She's like, yeah, they're the
Haven't-
hooker ghosts.
I swear we've seen something like this on a bub.
Probably.
We're like, oh, the ghosts were from a place of ill repute. So they like to touch your wiener.
Yes. I mean, I'm all for a hooker ghost, right?
I mean, just like Ghostbusters.
So, a man, this is a pretty quick story, really not much to say on this one. A man was found guilty, and I don't know how they let him bring a bottle of bleach into the courtroom,
Oh,
they
right, this
did.
guy.
and he drank it. But here's the kicker.
Yeah,
He's gonna survive.
I thought he was found guilty for a pedophilia case.
Nope, armed robbery.
Oh, okay. I knew it was something bad, and I think I got it mixed up with a different story.
I
But
don't
yeah,
think
as soon as he got the
armed
guilty verdict, he
robbery-
fucking slammed that shit.
Yeah, I don't think armed robbery is like that's what, 3 years?
I
10
think
years?
it's probably more than, depending on where you
No,
robbed.
that woman who killed her kid, the couple, remember? I don't know if that was on the news or I just read it. I might have just heard it off. This couple was interrupted during having sex, and they killed their 3-year-old, like beat her to death.
Yep,
or
I remember
something.
that.
13 years for that.
That's different, though. That was actual murder. Armed robbery does not imply that you killed anyone.
Right, so it should be less.
Yeah, but again, it does matter where you robbed and how much it was. The
Florida.
monetary value is what matters.
It was in Florida. It didn't say the values of anything, but he drank it. He didn't die. Good for him, I guess.
What an idiot.
Speaking of not being an idiot, do you ever want to go to a university that will work around your schedule and also has a great varsity esports team, like for Rocket League and Valorant?
Only every day of my fucking life. What is this place? Where has it been?
It's in Minnesota State University, Mankato, down south.
What?
Yeah, big college town.
Wow.
I know. You could be with the
I'm going to go there on the 10th of
Bull
December
things.
because I want to enroll.
Wouldn't that be funny if we did? We're not doing that. It's such a long fucking
I want to
drive.
do a campus tour.
Oh my god, it'd be so wild. But yeah, you can do it and eat shit at the same time. It's wild. Speaking of eating shit,
S.E. Simpsons, hold up.
a man was arrested after a family Monopoly game turned violent. How's it going, Sully?
Okay.
So they were playing Monopoly
Those tiles are too
after
green.
6:30. And they were drinking, obviously, playing Monopoly. And then a fight broke out between this guy and the stepfather after knocking over the game and like fucking flipping tables and shit. They were told to take the fight outside. While doing so,
Like you should. Take your shirt off.
the kid, I guess the stepson, pulled out a gun after getting cut in the head
Holy shit, that kid.
and chased his stepfather and stepsister down the street, pointing the gun at him. He told them.
Pulling.
He told police he fired one shot at the ground, which also ricochets. Officers not finding any gun on him, saying they believe he hit it in the house before surrendering.
It's the most American story I've ever heard.
Right. And last, but definitely not least, a police precinct in India is blaming rats for eating 500 kilograms of cannabis that was stored in evidence.
Yeah, it was the rats.
It was the rats, guys. It was all
Don't
the rats.
worry. I don't know why it's missing.
They say rats are a menace and all the things, but I honestly think this is just absolute bullshit.
I think if a rat ate like any sizable amount of marijuana, it would be passed the fuck out.
Right.
Like
500 kilograms of it, and they did it without noticing the rats ate it all.
that many rats?
No,
They're all sleeping.
They fucking took the shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. And that was, everybody, the wonderful world of news.
The wonderful world of news is brought to you by
AIDS.
Tools.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yes, tools. All right.
Tools McBag.
This is going to be a long one, boys, so get your
one
dicks
to
out.
put your tools Mick in. All right, Tool, tell me, what was the last chapter you got to in Secret Machines, book 1?
I believe. Okay. It's hard
Chasing
to
Shadows.
roughly it. I think it was pretty close to this point. It was a little bit after, but the one
I have
key
notes
scene,
by chapter,
yeah,
so
the key scene I remember is the secret spy organization, who also is a Navy captain, told, as being the best spy, told Ishmael. Or not Ishmael. Ishmael's the brother. Jersey, that he's a super secret spy, and he wants him to join up arbitrarily.
that's chapter 27
There we go.
out of, let me check, 83.
But the last ones go real fast.
Now, chapter 27, I will say that they don't start going fast until chapter 59.
Well, no, because it's
You are about 1/3 of the way through the book, Tool.
no. Then I'm further than that, because this is 12 hours out of 18 of the audiobook. 100%. Fucking Jersey Devils was with me with this.
He's got to be doing something. Whatever audiobook you're listening to, this person must start reading faster after a point. Because by page count, you're maybe, if I'm being generous, halfway.
I could probably look. Hold on, I got it here.
Yeah, because we all love it. Chapter 27. Unless you heard about the Belgian Triangle Wave.
I did. Well past that.
Okay. Well, then you must be up to the point where they're at Buenos Aires.
Yeah, I have 8 hours to go. So I'm over half.
Did Jersey get to Buenos Aires?
I don't remember. This is last
Do you remember Timika
Devils,
getting
did
the
he?
magic foil from her,
Yes.
from the old lady? All right, you are on chapter 32 or 33.
That sounds right.
Timika, of course, breaking into the nursing home.
Never called her that the whole time. But that's a different story, though.
Did you Timika? What? Like, how do you say it?
If you didn't listen to anything on the road trip, we didn't get that far. If you didn't listen to anything, I did listen to all
Boil
of it.
happened.
We kept talking over it. I just don't remember offhand because it jumps story to story. It's hard to remember whose story was left off and if we did a stories after it. If Jersey's was in 27 or 28, where you said 27, it's not far fetched that it doesn't jump to Tamika.
27. It takes all the way until 33 before he comes back up again.
Yeah, so it's not that far fetched that that's the thing that got left on. I mean, if you didn't listen to anything after. No, yeah, that's where I was at. We didn't get that far. We got over halfway through it. In timestamp wise, we got over halfway.
By chapter count, not halfway, but also the chapters are bullshit.
Yeah,
Don't
the chapters are bullshit. We're 2/3 of the way through.
So are there any key points you want to talk now that I'm here with you and can correct you? Because my version of the book is less racist, but it's also still racist.
It's still. Let's talk about yours. So you took I saw the screenshots.
I sent you screenshots of different passages.
We saw. I think you put them in general too, though. We saw how they
I
also.
I sent them directly to you.
No, Lucy saw some.
She sent one, maybe.
Okay, maybe the one. Fine. I'm just getting them all mixed up because I just saw them all. He has a very big focus on race, but when he focuses on race, he fixes on stereotypes.
Whenever somebody comes up who is working in a service fucking class role, I'm gonna say that because it's very true. The Asian lady who fucking works the thing, the guy with the turban who works the cab, there's later a Hispanic lady who works the fucking housekeeping, and then later there is, I don't know, someone who's Native American maybe, who works as a nurse.
Could be Middle Eastern.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You saw the quote.
Which
I
is
sent
also
it to you
there.
because
I
was like, why would you do this weird aside? Why does it matter what race these people are?
All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to sum up the 30, let's say 31. I can't even remember the number already. Let's say 30
matters.
31. Jersey.
Yes, Cheese Man. I did finish the book.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to blow up the spot on Tool.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. So, because I'll forget it. So Jersey happens to be in the one concentration camp that everybody knows. It couldn't be any other
you haven't
concentration
even gotten to
camp.
the wild shit.
Well, hold on. I just want to get the point that all this book to me is key names and buzzwords.
Oh, everyone is in a very convenient place at all times.
Yes, and it's buzzwords though. Everything's a buzzword.
Get ready. Get ready for later when everybody coincidentally ends up at Area 51.
How does does she jump a fence again? For fuck's sake.
No, get ready. I mean, she'll jump another fence. She jumps, I counted 5 fences. She doesn't stop. She loves to jump a fence.
But she's out of shape, if you remember that.
Yeah, no, she gets very tired climbing trees.
Yeah, she climbed a tree.
But
Do you know how hard it is to climb a fucking tree?
She climbed 2 trees.
To
get over a fence.
She says she's out of shape.
Yeah, but she did it twice.
Yeah, okay. She Medea? All right, whatever. So all he did is he named, honestly, I would have at least gave him credit if they just chose another concentration camp. But also if you're developing a secret facility.
It's Krakow, by the way.
Who?
Krakow, whatever. Jersey is in Krakow. Originally.
Was it? They called him Jersey in his head the whole time.
No, I mean, Jersey, the place he did his work at when he was still in a concentration camp was Krakow.
Oh, no, because he says they were in Auschwitz.
No, he said Krakow. I took notes.
Enhance.
He may have mentioned Auschwitz, but he was never there.
They mentioned Auschwitz 3 times. Go scroll through the book again.
I can't scroll the book. I have the physical book.
That's why I said scroll through it. I mean, I gotta go upstairs for that.
I'm not gonna fucking read it.
We heard again. Auschwitz 3 times. I can't remember why. If he was in Krakow, then I'll give him credit.
He does bring up other concentration camps as a reference point.
My point on it though is if you had a secret facility, would you use slave labor that you would just kill, but they would take a long time to do it during a war that you're in desperate times, or would you just build it quick then
criticizing the one part of it that is actually somewhat sensible?
What? Using slave labor is fine if you're not on a time
This
crunch.
was the point of the war they were doing it was, yes, they only had that.
They had people.
Not as many. By the time he was digging it, they were like in bad times for the
Then why
war.
would you still be developing the facility?
Because they thought they could turn the tide.
But it was in the part where you're using pickaxes and mining it.
Yeah. But they finish it in, let me check
Why
my
does that make
timeline,
sense?
like 1 year. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're at the point where it was pickaxes, and you're telling me that's all they had and it was worth building?
Did you didn't get to see what they made yet. You haven't made it that far.
Oh, it's the pill.
No.
Oh, it's triangle. Sorry, triangle shape thing.
The bell? Remember the bell? He says the bell a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
The bell is important.
I doubt it.
It's not truly
go on.
important.
You go through it. A memorial book.
You want me to go? You want me to start getting into this one? Okay.
Let's go through it.
Let me go through my my bullet point notes. I will get up there and then we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna start from chapter 1.
I'm gonna get the skull thing ready, so I'm
gonna go pretty quick because each one of these is about a sentence. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Okay. Chapter 1. I wrote weapon fetishism, 3 helicopters, an unknown thing jammed to weapons. This happened in 2014.
Flare.
Jennifer Quinn hates Swaziland customs is chapter 2. This is true. She's the most woke person in the fucking book.
She's a feminist. She
Chapter
wanted to dish
3.
out condoms.
Jen's dad walks out a window. Still a bad idea. At least later in the book, Jen comes by and says, "This was stupid. Why did he do that?"
She does say that.
Chapter 4. Timika gets a book from Jersey and installs a firewall on a 2.5-year-old website notable enough to be interviewed about it.
Don't know it's Jersey's.
It is Jersey. They say it at the start. She opens it and the first page says it's from him.
They gave a different name, though.
Then why did she start looking for Jersey?
No, I thought it was a last name, though. She kept calling him by last name. Hold on. I'm sorry,
Maybe.
I'm doing other stuff at the
But
same
it was
time.
definitely, it was from Jersey. You're trying your best, and it's so obvious that you just set this up last second.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like everything. God damn it.
I'm making it last second. There we go. Go ahead.
All right. Chapter 5. Jersey is in a concentration camp digging a hole with pickaxes. Chapter 6. Alan gets fired for being a bad pilot. Chapter 7. Jennifer gets an inheritance. Chapter 8. Timika is hunted by a guy with a gun. Chapter 9. Jersey falls off a tower and outruns gunfire because he's seen too much. And then I put in notes, the bell. Chapter 10. Andy, who's never seen again. Andy sees a bell or a cigar. Chapter 11. Alan learns about the Foo Fighters and gets a new job. I fucking hate that they did that.
I thought it was so funny. They didn't
Chapter
mention
12.
Blink, though. I really thought they'd be shameless on that one. I really thought they were going to be it.
Chapter 12. Jennifer thinks jumping out a window is too stupid to have been on purpose. I wrote that down. It's true.
Why haven't you mentioned Alfred yet?
It's because Alfred fucking doesn't matter in the story.
Well, he does. He's Alfred.
Doesn't matter. Chapter 13. Timika's a master of disguise. Because she changes costumes.
No,
Past the guy who's hunting her.
No. How'd she change her costume?
She stole the clothes.
No, not just clothes.
She did. She stole a jacket and then did a fucking
And
pretended to
changed
talk
her
on the
wig.
phone.
She changed her wig.
She took her wig off. Thank you.
And put a red one on.
Anyway, why is that racist?
Just go ahead. I didn't know about her until after like another 3 chapters about something about her. Don't
Okay,
worry about it.
apparently changing your wig is notable and fucking enough for Tool to stop me and say, "How did she change her costume?" It's a fucking thing you put on your head.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Fucking reading too much into things. Jersey in chapter 14 gets some cocoa from Mrs. Habernicht, which means have not. He begins to plan the sabotage of the mine. Chapter 15. Alan gets 5 minutes of high security clearance and sees something. And they stop mentioning the date on him at this point. This is notable. Everyone else gets dates listed. Alan, at that point, they stopped saying the date. What?
He still has his
I don't know.
iPhone.
Yeah.
They do. He does.
You made a big fucking deal about that. Of course. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I
It
don't
did.
care.
It was a dumb part.
It didn't come up. It doesn't come up until later anyway. I took a note. Chapter 16. Jennifer tries to make the board of her father woke. This is also a chapter where a special aerospace initiative package is brought up.
Also, she falls in love with some dude.
Nah, not really. She falls in flirt. Chapter 17. Timika gets a meeting with old people and is hunted by people again. But don't worry, this time they're not trying to kill her. There's two groups. Chapter 18. Jersey goes to sabotage the bell with a squad of people. It goes bad, but don't worry, the Russians save the day. Chapter 19. In a seemingly unrelated story, Katie gets some magic foil that glows blue when she touches it. From her daddy.
What chapter?
This 19.
Is it Katie?
Katie. She's introduced as Katie.
Who's Katie again?
She comes up later.
Is it not
But
the little
she's
girl yet? I can't remember the little girl's name.
Catherine or Kathleen or something later.
I'm trying to remember. I was not. Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. I know that part. I'm trying to remember what the little girl's name because I wanted to know if she comes up again.
I wrote her down as Katie.
I thought her name.
She introduced herself as Katie.
Go ahead.
I wrote people's full names when they came up.
I can't remember what her. I thought she's a little girl, and her father like brings her to a facility.
Yeah.
Okay,
No. The father brings her a thing from the facility.
No. Is that the same girl that ends up going to a facility and waits outside? What girl? What name is that? Kiki. It's Kiki. Yeah, it's Kiki.
Maybe somebody calls her Kiki, but she doesn't introduce herself in the chapter as Kiki.
It's referred to Kiki the whole fucking time on that chapter.
You were listening to the audiobook version.
Yes, I was. It was Kiki.
Chapter 20. Alan learns to fly a UAP. And they say the title of the thing in this, but they don't say it spelled wrong like it is on the cover of the book.
Yeah, they actually.
This is also the chapter where they start to refer to Area 51 as Dreamland.
We also drank a shot of Gatorade because I was driving. Because they did say secret machines. I assumed it was with a K. I didn't actually get to see that it wasn't.
No, it was just secret with a C.
That's some bullshit.
Chapter 21. Jennifer gets a thumb drive. She pulls it out of a model train set, whatever. It's very important to her and her character arc that her dad used to love model trains. Chapter 22. Timika finally escapes from the fucking thing that she was stuck in many chapters ago. Learns that there are two different groups chasing her, and also learns about Operation Paperclip. This is one of the first things that they seed into the thing that has semi-truth.
Hold on, Cheeseman, what video are you talking about? We watched a video of TR3Bs. We saw a video of the TR3B, or are you saying we heard him talking about the TR3B?
They call it the Locust in the book.
Because if he's referring to that one video from the cop footage, I'm not counting that for shit. Keep going.
Also, like, the tech that they talk about in the Locust is something that's emulated in the most modern of the fucking, the F line of fucking fighter jets, but, like, it was a financial boondoggle, but they finally got it to happen, where you can see through the fucking sides of it from inside. It fucking sucks, though, because you have to wear a VR helmet.
It's fine. Go on.
Anyway. Chapter 23. Jersey goes sailing to find a Nazi submarine with alien tech in it. That's, yeah. I mean, they find out that there's three submarines ran away, or like, no, it was 3 planes that got away, tried to get away. One got captured, one got shot down, and the other one got away into it.
Which had the big bad boy on it, who killed Ishmael.
Oh, I hate him.
We haven't stopped there yet.
Captain Ahab has to murder that man. Chapter 24. Alan gets to actually fly the real thing instead of a simulation.
Cheeseman thinks we stopped here, but we didn't. He was probably passed out.
No, we got
kept
much
going.
further.
Yeah, we went further than
I know, because you told me about stuff further than this.
Yep.
He gets an alien burger, by the way, from a fucking local bar. I just liked it because it said alien burger.
Well, no, that's
20.
That's legit if the bar truly does exist, and it is on their menu.
I'm sure it is.
Alien burger.
Chapter 25. Jennifer learns that the newbie on the board is actually an Interpol agent. This will be subverted later.
Also, keep in mind too about the thing about that burger bar place. They kind of talk shit about the beer there and the food a little
Oh,
bit.
it comes up again
Yeah.
later in the book.
But wouldn't you feel bad? They actually put a place that actually exists that has a restaurant, and they're just shit talking it.
I'm sure they do. Chapter 26, Timika goes to a church and learns that all these old people are the children of paper clips. That's why they're paper people.
Yeah, and that's why that's why the paper clip left in Windows.
Yeah. Chapter 27, Jersey finally becomes a secret agent. Gets hired by the captain. He's like, hey, I do stuff for a couple of places, and as long as it doesn't interrupt my duties, I can do them.
I mean, to be fair, damn it. I mean, that's how they still hired Alan. Hey, do you want a job doing secret shit?
Alan was just a fucking pilot that saw something. I ever complained about this before. If you see anything, you either are fucking shot in the head, or you are giving a job where you get to eat filet mignon in a fucking military base.
Yep. And that's same with Jersey though. Hey,
Insanity.
you saw something. Here's a what do you call it? Employment form.
Yeah, here's a badge.
Yeah,
You
here
fucking,
it goes.
And a gun, I guess. You can have a gun too. Fuck it. You're a kid. Whatever.
Have a beer
The
too.
first gun he gets, he earned it. But I mean, after that, I don't know. Chapter 28 has a different font. It's the first chapter that changes the font to start to signal that this section means something important. I wrote that as a note. It's very important. Wilfred de Brouwer writes about the 1990 Belgian Triangle wave. Now, I want people to know
the hoax.
That, yes.
Yeah.
Shortly after this happened, the person who took those photos, and I know you're going to be like, read into this book too much, and then like the person who used to try to debunk things gets framed, and then their website gets turned into a thing that looks like a thing, like a crazy hoax website. So anyone who would say that their shit that they took was a hoax later, they must be somebody got to them, and then they fucking made them say that. I don't think that happened in this case. I think legitimately it was a hoax. Don't worry about it. But if you just keep your eyes.
Well, I mean,
on
you
it,
could
I
think
guess.
about it that maybe they got to the security guard in the bum video today.
Chapter 29. Alan and the cool new locust goes Mach 7 and visits Stonehenge. Now, the actual fastest plane ever hit Mach 10 around that same time. It was the X-43A made by NASA. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It basically was a rocket that was pointed horizontally.
But he didn't feel any of the speed.
That's true. He felt none of the speed.
He felt nothing.
Nothing. It was incredible. What a big vehicle. If it actually existed, it would change warfare forever.
It could turn on a dime.
If this thing actually existed, we wouldn't have war.
Yeah.
Because nobody could keep up with us.
No one could keep up, and you could literally
Except
do
for
anything with it.
Later in the book, when we learn
Other people
what
haven't.
We haven't gotten there yet, though, because
Yeah.
we're still on chapter 30, where Jennifer gets betrayed by the person who she thought was an Interpol agent. Oh my god!
Who would've
He's actually
thought?
working for the bad guys! Good thing she has the only copy of the files on her!
just because I threw this out there in the thing, so you can just spoil it now. Is that guy the guy who killed the father?
Oh, likely. I don't think it was actually confirmed.
I said that in the beginning
He's
of the
supposed
fucking
to-
book.
At the end of the book, they make that assertion, but I'm not... Like, it seems goofy. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense.
I made that right in the beginning. I even said devils. It's that guy, guaranteed.
I know, Cheeseman, it's the Russians. I haven't gotten to the Russians chapter yet. We're working our way there. We are chapter 31 out of 80-something. We're almost there. Chapter 31, Herman Salzberg. This is a person we are only introduced to in this chapter. Is mad that Jennifer got to an airport despite being chased? What the fuck?
Checks out.
She got to an airport and got away?
Yeah, she called the taxi, and since it wasn't a courier service, she needed to be taxied. It was easy.
Where's the first place you look if you're an evil organization trying to stop people from getting away?
No, it's fine. Fine.
You check the airport
The
where they're trying to
lines-
get away.
No one would do that. The lines are crazy.
Oh no, she got on a plane and we know where it's gonna land. Oh well, I guess she got away. What?
Nope, it makes sense. But
damn it.
that's why in the mom movies and every other movie, when everyone's at the airport making sure they're not there, that's why they always fail.
Chapter 32 is where Timika finally gets to her meeting with the old people and gets the magic foil. We learn that it came from Roswell.
Yep. We
Yep.
saw those pictures as we. Never mind. Keep going.
Chapter 33 is literally Jersey's hanging out in Buenos Aires looking for Nazis. Not a lot happens, really.
Magneto. He's
Some people
Magneto.
are kind of sexist. One guy says to a woman while they're driving down the road, "Nice tits." Yeah, like you do. Yeah. I assume. Why would you say such?
I guess so.
All right. Now we're into the point where you may not have read. Chapter 34 out of 80-something. Do we want to break this into
go for
another
it.
section so you can catch up?
No, I don't care.
I will go up to 50.
And
then I'll stop so you can catch up.
Literally matter.
You need to read this fucking book. I read it.
No, I don't. I don't want to.
I didn't want to. Fuck you.
I didn't
34. Alan went to space and sees a cigar-shaped UAP and tries to chase it. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't get that far.
All right, here we go. Chapter 35. Jennifer meets with a senator who's getting illegal funds from her father's organization. The senator knows that UFOs are real.
Wait, is it what's his name?
I don't know. It's just some senator.
No, what's
Don't
that
worry, he
guy's name?
dies like a chapter later.
Oh, then it's not. Because isn't there a senator right now that was like, hey, UFOs are real?
Hey,
We're
look. If a fucking senator got fucking murdered recently,
well, he doesn't get
it's
murdered.
probably that guy. Chapter 36. Timika gets the key from the back of Jersey's journal and sees a UAP. It's bright lights in the sky. Oh! And she passes out. It's whatever.
Denied.
Chapter 37. Jersey's betrayed! One of the people he's hanging with was actually a Nazi! And they brought him to the Nazi compound before trying to shoot him? He took the firing pins out. Why would you do that?
Ahead of time?
Why would you take them to the place before you do the betrayal? Anyway.
Good writing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens in there. His buddy gets shot. I'll let you read it. Chapter 38. Barney and Betty Hill, unrelated to anyone and never come up again, get shot by an alien sleep weapon, and when they wake up, they feel dirty and need to go take a shower. Tool, what do you think happened?
They got raped.
Tool? Dale, Tool, what happened to these people?
I just told you. Are you sure it was a sleep weapon and Unky wasn't
They
over with
fell
some
asleep
pills?
and then woke up 4 hours later.
I'm
and
sorry.
They felt dirty.
My God. Oh my God. This fucking book is so
I believe that was also a section with different font, so you know it's true.
What was their names?
Barney and Betty Hill, 1961.
Keep going.
Are you looking this up?
I'm gonna look it up. You keep going.
All right. Chapter 39.
Yes, it is.
Alan...
No, it's not. No fucking way, it's not. No.
It's reported in there, isn't it? It's real.
Oh my God. Yeah, American couple who claim to be abducted by extraterrestrials in a rural portion of the state of New Hampshire. Initial reports to the U.S. and ICP. 10 days after alleged UFO incident, Betty began having vivid dreams that they continued for 5 successful nights. Never in her memory had she recalled dreams in such detail and intensity. But they stopped abruptly after 5 nights and never returned. They occupied her thoughts throughout the day. When she mentioned them to Barney, he was sympathetic but not too concerned, and matter was dropped. Betty did not mention them to Barney again. She started sleepwalking. She was put in a trance. She started saying, oh my God. So she's put in a trance, okay, for some fucking reason. And she's saying the men that stood over her were 5 feet to 5 feet 4 inches. That's very specific. Tall
That's
and
very
wore,
specific.
It's very fucking specific. Wore matching blue uniforms with caps similar to those worn by military cadets. They appeared nearly human with black hair, dark eyes, prominent nose, and bluish lips. Their skin was a grayish color. In the dreams,
grayskins.
men walked up a ramp in a disc-shaped craft of metallic appearance. Once inside, Benny and... Wait, they were... Okay, so they were separated. Blah, 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 blah. Missing time. First public disclosure. There's some skepticism about the hypnosis and said the person was leading
weird.
on questions. It's very similar to okay, there's a similarities to an Outer Limits episode, which is funny. Psychiatrists later suggested that supposed abduction was a hallucination brought on by stress of being an interracial couple in the 1960s, which is prominent.
The book doesn't actually mention that. Isn't that weird?
Wait, they didn't mention there was an interracial couple? They mentioned it every other
No.
fucking time.
Every other time, yeah.
Jim McDonald, a resident of the area in which Hills claim to have been abducted, has produced a detailed analysis of their journey, which concludes that the episode was provoked by their misperceiving an aircraft warning beacon on Cannon Mountain as a UFO. McDonald notes that from the road the Hills took, the beacon appears and disappears at exactly the same time and Hills that she described the UFO to be in. The remainder of the experience is described as sleep deprivation, false memories recovered under hypnosis. And apparently the Hills are poster children for sleep deprivation.
Sounds about right.
There we go. Keep going. There's more, but
yeah. I mean, you know, at chapter 39, Alan does some spy work. He flies one of their cool military locust things above Moscow to catch some data. But oh my god, the Arrowhead ship comes back and it hits him. He gets hit by laser fire. Also, laser fire doesn't work like this. I don't know why they keep trying to be like, oh yeah, we shoot lasers. That's not how it would be. You wouldn't see the laser.
No, sure.
You wouldn't know it was there.
Star Wars.
No, that's not how they work. Lasers move at the speed of light. They're instant. They don't have color.
Yeah, but think about this. Star Wars.
No, I refuse.
Fine, Star Trek.
Anyway. No, refuse.
Phasers instead of lasers.
Chapter 40, the most notable thing is Jennifer goes to Nevada. That is chapter 40. Jennifer goes to Nevada.
Why? What made her go to Nevada? What indicated that she's like, you know what I want to do? Play some slots.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
I didn't take a note of it, and I fucking struggle to remember why exactly.
There it is.
I'd have to look at the book, and I don't
USB? Because if last you told me she was betrayed after getting the USB document, or USB whatever with the stuff in it. She was betrayed, chased, so she had no time to do further research.
Oh wait, it was from the senator talk. Okay.
Oh, who was shot? So he's like Nevada.
Yeah, something important there.
Okay.
All right, we're getting to chapter 41. Timika, when she saw that bright light, was abducted by aliens. People like gray, rubbery hands, big bulbous heads, doing surgery on her. She struggles. She fights against it. She knocks one of them over. They have a zipper.
What?
That's how that chapter ends. Chapter 42. Jersey's in a gunfight with Nazis. Nazis escape in a UFO and go to Antarctica.
Wait, how the hell did he escape? He was captured in a Nazi facility.
No, the Jersey was not captured yet. He was in a gunfight.
Before that, I thought you said he pulled a pin out.
No, he was that they got betrayed. He wasn't captured yet.
Oh,
they
okay.
stop after the betrayal. There's a lot of shooting. It's fine. Chapter 43. Alan, the idiot he is, and leads the enemy back to his base. It's the Russians! Thank you, Cheeseman! We made it! It's the Russians! The Russians have super good flying stuff! Yeah, I know. It was stressful for me, too.
So you're telling me the Russians maintained these super weapons between the fall of the Soviet Union and when it became Russia? They managed to keep all this secret?
Yep.
That's what you're telling me?
And this is the true Cold War tool.
So you're telling me, just so I understand, this is what you're just presenting on you're flopping your dick on the table.
Yes.
Soviet Union's
The
falling.
Russians wanted to know where Area 51 was.
No, they know it's
because they couldn't figure it out from the tourist traps.
Yes, or the Google Maps that doesn't have it there. So you're telling me, on top of this, though, that Soviet Union government fell apart, really disassemble.
Yeah.
Now become
Real
Russia.
bad.
So all the people in charge no
Putin
longer in
comes
charge.
out and he's like, Putin's like, follow my dick. We will make a great aircraft.
But somehow they
the
managed
implication
to keep
is that they
everything
stole the
secret.
shit from the Germans. Way back.
I know, right. But how would they manage to keep that a secret during the fall?
Magic.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, everything
They made a
else
maze,
is.
dude. I don't know fucking
no.
know what you
Labyrinth.
want. Oh, all right. Let's see. Where am I? All right, leads the band back to the Russians. Chapter 44, Jennifer meets Alan.
And
Alan is an asshole.
Wouldn't it have been
Is my
Boris
note.
Yeltsin?
They meet each other in a fucking
whatever.
cafe. The same one where he orders the alien burger.
You can't say these are super secrets with a fucking K. They never do it.
They never do it in the book. I don't know why that happened. Chapter 45. Timika gets out of a hole and discovers she's in Russia.
We're going to 50, cheese man.
Yep. Chapter 46. Jersey finds out that the Nazis are making a new bell in Antarctica. The Nazis have a UFO.
Is the Liberty Bell the same bell?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
I actually don't know what the fucking bell is. Also, I believe that's the chapter where the UFO tries to fly and then people with conventional aircraft shoot it down and it doesn't go anywhere.
Fair enough.
It's back in the 40s. It was a shitty UFO.
Yeah, it was a weather balloon.
Yeah. Chapter 47. New character who never shows up again. Tommy Resnick in 1967 saw a UFO turn off the weapons of a nuclear warfare site. He died without telling anyone his story. This is in a special font that says the story is true.
Say it again. What's his name?
Tommy Resnick, 1967.
Spitzer Resnick. No. Thomas Resnick. What'd you say? Nuclear? Say it again.
Yeah. A nuclear weapons site had its weapons go offline.
Weapons site offline. Oh. I'm going to put Thomas Resnick.
R-E-Z. R-E-Z.
Oh,
N-I-K.
shit. N-I-K. There it is. Okay. This is 2000. You said 1960, but I say, okay, whatever. Private Thomas Resnick was Army and basic training. Resnick said later he got further. Okay, so when the chamber was filled with tear gas, they were told to remove the mask to see what happens. Lesson 1 in Resnick's chemical and biological warfare training. So he's being exposed to shit. In 1956, I had the same lesson at Lackland Air Base. My eyes burned every time I think of it. Resnick said later he got further chemical biological training, poking fun of the military's verbosity fetish, and learned strategic microwave system repair, which is $30,000 word for saying phone company, apparently.
Let me just say, very important that the last sentence of the thing is that he died without telling anyone his story.
Always felt ultimate terrorist. No, he's talking. He was fine because if those were quotes of him talking about it.
He died. He didn't tell anyone.
But how would he know? How would people know in the book? That doesn't even make sense.
I know. That's what I was writing about. Why would you write it then? How could you? In the special font you use for true stories, Tom.
Okay.
I'm at 47 of 50. I'm going to talk about. And then we'll hit the other 30 because the last 30 are where some shit happens. So, 48.
Secret, it's probably Secrets is probably told in the second book, which I am fucking hell not reading.
I might. I don't know.
Oh my god.
48.
Masochist.
Jennifer sees a woman get dropped off by UAP in the Nevada desert. Guess who it is?
It's Tamika.
Oh my god, it is!
No.
We won't learn about that later.
Why'd they drop her off?
Great question.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I do know why. It's because later they're talking about it and they're like, okay, because like Tamika's dropped off. They ruined her website, made her look like she was a hoax. And then she's dropped off in the middle of the desert, looking near Area 51, dirty and just like delusional. And she's like, they tried to make me look like I was an idiot. Like I was a fucking person who is an insane person.
Didn't they just had her get in a car accident?
They could have done a lot of things. They just decided to let her go.
All right.
I don't know. Chapter 49. Alan learns that Agent Hatcher, who we don't know who is maybe a rat. There's somebody in Dreamland, Tool, who is letting people know what they're up to and is causing all of these problems.
I just got a dark Warhammer
Things
dark
aren't
type
all
vibe.
good in Dreamland. Finally, chapter 50. Guess what? It's Timika. The person who fell out of the UFO was Timika. She meets Jennifer. And then, in that same chapter, they climb fences 4 and 5, getting out of there. And to leave us on a cliffhanger, they go to a place to get a drink because Timiko really wants
Alien
a drink.
bar.
And you know what? I respect it. And on their way there, they go past an inn or like a roadside thing. And guess who's there?
Alan.
No.
Oh.
We got 3 guys.
Oh.
Remember I sent you that thing?
Yeah. Oh, 2 white guys. No, a white guy.
One white guy, a black guy,
a Native American, possibly Middle Eastern.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the white guy is Latrange, the fucking bullshit new guy from the office. He's there. He's gonna kill him.
So, I just thought
This
about
is the
more
last chapter I want to talk about.
to Mika. They could have just fucking literally, instead of doing
Keep
this.
in mind, out of all of this, the sections where you look something up, that's the semi-true bits.
No, true.
Hmm.
It's not true.
Semi.
It's true that these events are recorded, but they've been
Are
proven
recorded
fucking
and somebody
bullshit.
said something about it and then somebody interpreted it.
Yes, about how he was never heard from again as he's writing these tales.
Yeah.
Why not?
And
for
then
Tamika?
the couple and then the fucking Belgian
Yep.
triangle wave.
Why didn't, if you're trying to make someone look crazy, why not literally get him addicted to drugs? Why not just heroin him up a bunch of times?
You could do 100 things.
You could do 100 things better than just putting on a suit.
All right. So far, here's what the Russian plan was. We abduct a person. We bring them all the way back to Moscow. We put them in a room to make them think they had surgery done on them by an alien. Then we drop them off in the desert. She broke out. She saw she was in the thing. They still did the last part of the plan for some reason.
Why not literally just get them addicted to drugs?
Like, they should have killed her at that point. Because, like, after they drop her off, she's not going to say, oh my god, I was abducted by aliens. That's way wild. She's like, yo, Russians fucking abducted me.
I hate this book. It's so stupid. And I can't believe anyone actually believes there's truth in this. It's not even a good story. It's not even a good story in a fiction.
I know if it was a good story, here's the thing. My notes would be a lot better.
If it was a good story in a fictional element, there'd be more to fucking say, but nothing ever happens.
Also, there's only 2 books in this so far. Really?
I thought there was a third.
No, there was like a spin-off, but there's only a couple.
Remember when Tom DeLonge, like 5 years ago,
Thanks, Chief Man.
7 years ago,
I did
8
read the
years
whole
ago,
thing,
8
and I
years-
have some real shit to say at the end.
Remember 8 years ago when they said they're changing the world in 5 years we're gonna get something, and they showed
fucking
models of the ships. Remember
the
that?
entire point of this fucking book being a multimedia experience to get people ready for the truth.
Yeah, but he actually showed a picture of the ship, and they said they're the leading edge of science. They're getting the top men, and it was about like pushing science, and then it changed. Big investors left. No, because they were always about just movies and fucking fiction. This is a snake pedal shit. Snake oil, but still.
I would be more on board if the shit that they haven't spent quite literally trillions of dollars to try to emulate.
I can hear you. Just hold on a second. I can't hear nothing. I have AIDS. I gotta reboot voice meter. Do 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 do. Just rebooting my audio. Rebooting the audio. It was probably just got to get some sweet cheddar, the government then split 100%, which I don't feel like talking about it. Hold on, just gotta collect my headset, which is this. Say some joystick. There it is. I don't want to talk about Lou and the other bullshit this week. I feel like it's next week. I want to talk more about it. But there's so many holes in all of this. He still has some top men. We're gonna talk about.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. In order for this book to work, there has to be an astronomical number of coincidences and conveniences. And I'll say, if the cover story of the book is true, and he's writing the book just to get people the idea, like, oh, I'm opening your eyes to the possibility. I don't think the people who need that are reading this book, first of all. Second of all, it's a bad book.
It is terrible.
Why would you do this with a bad book?
Secondly, the top men credentialing is pretty fucked up. And I actually started reading backstories of these people. And Cheeseman, I know you can find it for me. Can you send me the link of where it is confirmed Tom DeLonge was investigated? That is not him saying he was investigated, or not someone on his payroll saying was investigated. I looked. I'm trying to find it. I recall maybe seeing something, but I want to read it again, because after reading more about the top men and them specifically, which I did do, trying to find that intel, I am extremely more skeptical. And I actually kind of more of a hatred, because the credentials of Lou Elizondo completely fabricated. 100%. The guys who are using his credibility are on the payroll. Like, all the guys like, oh yeah, he worked here. He was now given a spot on the History Channel show. It's just bullshit. And I want to
We're
know.
not talking about secrets anymore. We're talking about some other claims that Tom made.
Yes. So let's get the fuck out of here. We're just going to do it quickly.
I like it because we can. Oh shit! We left the stream for a bit. That was wild.
That was wild. I wish I did. This will be. We're gonna go through this one real quick. This will be the last time we do this, because we're doing something else. Possibly starting this last bit. Yeah, because we're gonna do the other thing I talked about. I know.
Thank God, I can be free.
Kind of.
I'd rather do bullshit like you suggested.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do starting next week. Cyber Mondays today. Didn't buy damn shit. Weird. Also French toast, but that's shitty as fuck. Lemon cream pie sucks ass unless it's a great cream pie. Okay. God damn it. National Computer Security Day. Man, if only was the Hacker Man ever brought up again in that book?
Hacker Man. No, he's at the very end. You find out he's fine.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
He gets into a fight. He comes back. He's fine.
Peppermint Bark Day. I like peppermint bark, actually.
Also, wait, hold up. Secret Machines, real quick. I want to complain. The death count for how many people get threatened and shot at is very low.
Including the Germans. Let's see. We're on National Bartender Day is on the 2nd. Go eat, drink, I guess. Also, Bartender Appreciation Day. Same fucking thing. Who cares? Saturday is Candle Day. Fuck candles. Yeah, it's pretty much all that's there. And finally, Sunday is National Cookie Day. I might go get a cookie. I've been wanting to eat a cookie for a long time. I want a cookie.
Cookies are overrated.
You're stupid and fuck you. Oatmeal raisin is the best cookie ever made.
It's great. I love oatmeal raisin. Other cookies, fuck off.
Yeah. What cookie were you think I was talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, dude,
you
oatmeal
said cookies,
raisin.
General.
Well, I was gonna get multiple oatmeal raisins.
Sugar cookies? Fuck sugar cookies.
No, they're bland and shit. No, multiple oatmeal
Most
raisins.
other cookies that have that same texture? Bullshit.
Yeah, it's just trash. Oatmeal raisin, delicious and hearty.
Texture good, delicious, good for your heart.
Soft, chewy. Oh, yeah, delicious.
Make you poop better.
I'm gonna feel great.
Fiber in that oatmeal.
All right, we're out. See you guys. I won't be on tomorrow. Probably. We will be on Wednesday. No, are we on Wednesday this week? No, Thursday. Thursday's Prime Directive this week.
It's true though.
Thursday this week. For Prime Directive, Wednesday we'll be on. Tomorrow I probably won't be on. It's really contingent on a couple things. So that being said,